Welcome to the War Eagle Radio Network for West Carroll High School football, brought to you by Hometown Grocery and Deli, Centennial Bank, FSB Insurance, Carroll Bank and Trust, VR Supply, Finch's Cottage House Flooring, Modern Dry Cleaners, Power Supply of McKenzie, Subway, Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair, Atwood Nutrition, Trevathan's Electrical Services, Max Camel Connection, Watson Lumber Company in the Hardware House, Maddox Insurance, Haven Steel Corporation, Superior Auto Body, Shelter Insurance, Coffees Unlimited, Bennett Hardware, Southern Chiropractic, Rogers Hydrant Services, Huntington Insurance, Citizens Bank and Trust Company, Wright CPA Firm, Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill, S&S Insurance, Zombie Paintball, Sonic of McKenzie, Max Casual, and the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company. Now let's go live to the stadium for all the football action on the War Eagle Radio Network. Welcome to the Eagles Nest. West Carroll High School ready to host the Gleason Bulldogs here for Friday night football action on the War Eagle Radio Network. This is the Hometown Grocery and Deli pregame show. They're located at 5615 Main Street in Macklemore, Tennessee. Call Randy and Lanisa Powers at 731-535-3236. They're open Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 6 or Saturday, 7 to 6. They got cheese sticks, fish, homemade pimento and cheese, pies, cookies, and more. Ice cream, fresh fruits and vegetables, and a fully stocked grocery store. You need to check them out over there at Hometown Grocery and Deli. Once again, here at West Carroll High School, War Eagle Stadium, ready to host the Gleason Bulldogs for our home opener here for the 2021 football season. I'm Jonathan Gowan alongside Adam Welch and Don Reed, ready to do battle here on the War Eagle Radio Network. Adam Welch, how are you tonight, sir?
Well, I'm here, and I'm excited, and I'm looking forward to a great season.
Adam is ready to rock, eh? I like it.
A little bit cooler is what we're hoping for in the next hour.
Let's hope this cools off just a dabble, because I can tell you one thing right now. It's toasty.
Yeah, it's baking
very
in the oven.
It's toasty, and my son Jordan is going to be our videographer tonight for the YouTube stream, and he's going to be up there. He's ready for the sun to go down, because he's going to be up there in the hot sun until it goes down behind the West Carroll High School.
He's a good soul, Jonathan.
He's a good kid. He does a good job. Statty Don, how are you tonight, sir?
I'm counting. Leave me alone.
Don's counting. He's trying to be sure that we got everybody on all the rosters and figured out.
We don't.
So. And we don't. So we've got to get some of those squared away. We may have to send Jordan for it with a sheet of paper and get some of these figured out. But anywho, Adam, let's talk about last week, a victory that went beyond the buzzer. No, I'm not talking about overtime. I'm talking about time ran out as he was running down the field. West Carroll wins that 18-12 over the Hollow Rock Brewston Central Tigers. So, Adam, let's talk about last week's victory and what does that mean to Coach Morris and these West Carroll War Eagles and also the fans in the community coming into tonight's contest?
Well, Jonathan, I think it means confidence. I think it means coming in with a swagger. A lot of people, you hear coaches use that terminology, but I feel like with West Carroll now coming into this home game tonight against Gleason, it brings hopefully a little confidence, a little swagger. The way the game ended, pressure on the quarterback, they knock it out of Hollingsworth's hands, and Seth Edwards picks it up and goes the distance. And what a way to end the game with no time on the clock.
That was nice.
To me, we talked about it Wednesday night with the Coach Clayton Morris interview on Talons Out Live, and we said one of the things I asked him was resiliency, perseverance. It just seemed like so many things could have went against them. The chips were down so many times in that game with the unbelievable amount of penalties. West Carroll had over 10 penalties. I think Brewston had over 10. And technically, that's not counting.
I think I technically counted 14 for West Carroll.
Well, but here's the deal.
I missed a couple.
No, you're fine, but here's what I was going to say. You have to keep in mind this, and I've thought about this deeper. That's penalties that coaches accepted. So if they decline the penalty, technically you can't count it. It's kind of like when somebody runs 10 yards and it's declined, well, that 10 yards don't stand. Or if it's accepted, the 10 yards don't stand. So you've got to keep that in mind. That's penalties that the coaches accepted. We had, I bet, 8 or 10 penalties where, the coaches turned it down and took the play.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about some of the strengths and weaknesses that you've seen in West Carroll coming out of that game or during that game.
I felt like the ability to run the football was solidly. You saw a lot of different runners. Jay Long led the way for West Carroll. Xander Moon as well. He did an outstanding job. Offensive line, I thought, set the tone early as West Carroll scored first. on the first sequence of the game. Brewston had that second quarter drive where they drove the ball down the field in over 6 minutes that scoring drive. And you look at that for West Carroll, they were being able to handle adversity, though, in that second quarter, I thought was the difference in the game. Brewston went onside kick. They recovered the ball. Brewston had a short field that seemed like a lot of the night. And I credit the West Carroll defense. That's who I give credit to, even though I know they bent some Friday night. They gave up some yards, but they didn't.
Both teams did.
But they didn't break a lot.
Yeah.
No big plays other than the end, obviously. The Edwards play at the end.
Yeah, but West Carroll had
that was all
some
defense.
Short fields too, but
you noticed that,
was unable to punch it in.
And the special teams. We talked to Coach Morris about what happened. I think Seth may have just got in a big hurry, and it was a weird play. How he tried to get it off, and it was unfortunate. It went straight up in the air, and Brewston returns it for a touchdown.
Well, to my knowledge, I think that was his first punt, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, I think it was first punt of the night.
We'll give him that.
So, got to give him some credit. And at the same time, Coach special teams coach Colton Taylor, tough job for him coming in. Tough job for all these players. It's totally new coaches. Coach Taylor, Coach Dixon, Coach Morris, Coach Lanham. It's tough.
And they got to get all this to gel together and get everything ready to go. Let's talk about tonight's game. Gleason Bulldogs. We talked about this on Talons Out Live on Wednesday night. Gleason has come out to a great start. They're not one that's your normal homecoming team that you put yourself up against. No. So let's talk about Gleason coming into this, and let's talk about what West Carroll's strengths and weaknesses and what they need to do during tonight's game.
Oftentimes, first, before I talk about that, I think a mental hurdle that you have to overcome before the game ever starts is, I guess what I'm trying to say is the ability that West Carroll's had to defeat Gleason the last several years in quite a large margin, quite a difference in the score. That's in the past. That's in the past. This is this year. This is new players. It's a new team. You've got to be able to adjust. Now, saying that, Colton Crochet, quarterback at Gleason, he's a solid quarterback. He's probably one of the most solid quarterbacks I've seen in the entire region to go with Xander Moon right here at West Carroll. But you look at that, the question for Coach Morris said, I think Gleason's going to try to run the ball with Mason Vassell. Last year, Gleason was able to feature some bubble screens throwing the ball. So I think that's going to be one big key in the game, Jonathan, is can West Carroll tackle well in the open field on these short passes. I think Gleason's going to try a lot of short passes, which generally means, Jonathan, when they do the short passes, they're going to try to stretch out the field and be able to open things up on the outside. So we're going to have to be able to stop the outside runs on the edges. The linebackers are going to have to be solid, and we're going to have to West Carroll's going to have to put some pressure on Colton Crochet. That's imperative. You cannot let him stand back there and throw the football. Jonathan, you saw that last year when we played Gleason.
Right.
If Crochet had time to throw the ball, he was very dangerous. Gleason does not have Elijah Young. He graduated from last year. He was their elite athlete. So that's one key contributor that they lost from last season.
All right, Adam, we're going to step away. We're going to take a 2-minute message, and then we'll come back, and we're going to look at our area schedule and the games to watch for tonight and get our pick'em contest. Who's yours truly is leading after week one, because I picked McKenzie and y'all picked Huntington. So be sure you got those stats pulled up there.
I've got JAD.
That's JAD.
Jonathan Adam Don.
Okay, all right. You got me ahead, right?
Yeah, you're one. We're zeros.
All right. Well, we're going to step away, take a 2-minute message, and we'll come back with the area schedule and games to watch. After this, you're listening to the Hometown Grocery Daily pregame show on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Randy and Lanisa Powers at Hometown Grocery and Deli want to wish the West Carroll War Eagles the best of luck this season. You can find all your grocery and deli needs at Hometown Grocery and a full butcher shop to accommodate you for the next grill out. Plus hot breakfast and lunch specials throughout the day. Open Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 6, and Saturday, 7 to 6 on Main Street in Macklemooresville, Tennessee. Call them at 731-535-3236. You can also check out Hometown Grocery on Facebook.
Untangling your headphones, finding the right remote, saying goodbye to your favorite shirt that hasn't fit in 10 years. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who live in your community and answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like finding a new favorite shirt. That's simple human sense.
Maddox Insurance at 21290 East Main Street in Huntington, Tennessee. Call them at 731-986-4432. Sonic of McKenzie is the spot to get some awesome food with fast, friendly service. Check out their app and order ahead to reduce your hunger time. Plus, they have app-only specials. Then just pull up and they'll bring it right out to you. Don't forget about the August specials, the Sonic Crave Burger, 100% beef patty layered with melty cheese, crave sauce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, and lettuce, served on a toasty bakery bun. Also, the Red Bull slushes and the all-new banana pudding shake featuring real ice cream, fresh bananas, Nilla wafer crumbles, whipped topping, and a cherry. Sonic of McKenzie. Fast, friendly, fun, food, shakes, and slushes. Too good to miss out on.
In need of wood, large or small, Watson Lumber Company and the Hardware House at 114 West Paris Street in Huntington, just off the Court Square, has got it all. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Friday and 7 to 12 on Saturday. Watson Lumber Company and the Hardware House can hook you up with all types of building materials to get your project from started to completion in no time. Call Watson Lumber Company at 986-3801 or the Hardware House at 986-2390.
You get to me, you give me that smile, and I'm somewhere sunny at 75.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Joe Nichols says he's somewhere sunny and 75. We're baking at 95 around here at West Carroll High School. So West Carroll and Gleason ready to do battle here. Bulldogs against the Eagles in the Eagles' Nest. Adam, let's take a look at the area schedule and some of the games that you got to watch around the area tonight. We do know, I sent you a picture of that. We do know that the Milan-Manassas game has been canceled due to transportation issues from Memphis-Manassas. So supposedly. So yeah, let's look at the rest of them.
All right, more games on the schedule tonight. South Fulton at Ballard Memorial, Kentucky. Hardin County at Adamsville. McKenzie at Chester County. It's a long trip from McKenzie. Riverside at Lexington. Mount Pleasant at Scotts Hill. Dyer County at Dyersburg. Brewston at Humboldt. Southside at Huntington. Westview at Peabody. Crockett County at Ripley. McNary Central at Fayette Ware. And this is a Saturday night game, this next one I'm going to mention. Greenfield at Dresden. They're playing tomorrow night.
Maybe it'll be snowing tomorrow night.
Yeah, it may be. I'm sure. Hey, I'm sure the players are hoping so right now too. Who knows? Game of the week. It was tough this week because honestly, there's so many unknowns of how good everybody's going to be because we don't know. We've had one game.
Right.
I went out on a hunch, and I don't know how good a game this will be. It may be pretty good. I think it would be. Southside and Huntington. It's my game of the week.
You said Southside at Huntington?
At Huntington.
At Huntington.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm going Southside.
I'm going with Southside.
I'll go with Huntington then. I'm either going to get tied up with you or go. Yeah.
We're supposed to get one back here, Don. We'll all be even after next week.
I don't know.
I don't know either. It's always hard to win in Huntington. The only thing about that, Huntington, after coming off of a loss, is always very solid. Southside, those going to have lots of athletes.
The one complaint I've heard a couple people say is Huntington has no speed this year.
Really?
Well, that's rare.
They have nobody on defense with any speed that can catch somebody.
Well, hey, that's rare.
They have had that.
That's a first.
Yeah.
They've had that every year. When have they not had that? I can't.
If somebody breaks one loose or something, usually they had somebody that could catch them.
They've not had that.
They've
not had that in years. So,
all right, Adam, let's have a little fun, shall we? Why not?
Steady Don's
Joke of the week.
How big a boy are you?
All right, Steady Don, you got a long one tonight. What is our joke of the week, sir?
This is compliments of you.
I found this one the other day. I actually heard it at work.
Okay, there was this lady planning a birthday party. She had gotten a couple of clowns that were going to be there for entertainment for her kids. And about an hour or so before the party was supposed to start, these two homeless guys came up and asked the lady if she had any work that they could do for a little bit of money. She said, yeah. I said, we got a tree that fell down out behind the shop. I said, yeah, if y'all would, you could cut that up in firewood, stack it right behind the shop there. And there's a chainsaw right inside the shop there. You're welcome to use it.
oh, yeah.
And they went out there and started working on it. And about maybe 30 minutes before the party was supposed to start, she got a call from the clown and said that he was stuck in traffic. There was a really bad wreck, and he was probably still a couple hours away from her, and he didn't see any way that he was going to get out and get to that party on time. So she went into a panic, boy. She was standing there at the kitchen window looking out at the back by the shop, and one of the guys that was cutting up the wood, he was jumping around, doing cartwheels, dancing, making all kinds of weird faces and everything, and she got an idea. So she went out there and asked that guy, said, that guy that was jumping around said, do you think he could dress up like a clown and entertain the kids at my boy's birthday party? He said, well, I don't know. I'll ask him. He went around the corner and asked him, said, hey, this lady wants to know if you'll cut off 2 more toes and entertain her kids for.
So he cut off his toes. That's why he was jumping around. That I heard that one. That was a good one. I like me and my folks at work. We had a pretty good laugh out of that one. We're still laughing about a couple hours later, actually, after that. But
cut off a couple more toes to entertain for $100.
For $100, cut off a couple. I don't know if I could. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could cut off a couple more toes for that.
I don't know how bad I need $100.
Right? Yeah. All right, well, I'll tell you what, we're going to step away, take a 1-minute message. We'll come back and talk about Adam's keys to the night's game and players to watch. You're listening to the Hometown Grocery and Deli pregame show on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Haven Steel Products is a privately owned company producing spring steel components since 1969. Their company fabricates and heat treats components for the agricultural, construction, and trailer industries. Haven Steel Products is currently hiring for all shifts with new hire bonuses, recruitment bonuses, health, dental, and vision insurance, 401k, and profit sharing for 10-hour shifts plus off on weekends. For more information, visit havensteel.com. To apply, stop by 25570 Highway 22 in McKenzie.
Dude, your roof is leaking again. You should call Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair so you can get rid of all these buckets. They have years of experience, so you know the job will be done right with quality work at an affordable price. If your roof wasn't done by Top Notch, then it's not a Top Notch roof. Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair is on Facebook or call 731-418-0325 right now before you need their home repair services too, dude.
Top Notch Roofing is now accepting all major credit cards and debit cards for easier payment.
I'm gonna love you forever and ever, amen.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network, Hometown Grocery and Deli pregame show. Remember, you can call them at 535-3236, and they're located on Main Street in downtown Macklemore. Adam, let's take a look at your players, your keys to the game, and also your players to watch for tonight's contest.
For West Carroll, 41 Jay Long. I think he's going to be a key to the offense. He was the leading rusher last week offensively. I think the offensive line is going to be key, though, for him. As Coach Moore said, being physical and winning the battle up front. I think that's going to be one key area in the game for West Carroll and this game for them. For Gleason, I'm going with quarterback Colton Crochet. Definitely one of the best quarterbacks probably in the region. He's just been on the team the last couple of years that, you don't have the depth. Gleason don't have the depth that a lot of teams does, kind of like West Carroll, really.
Well,
the depth issue is –
not that they have had, yeah.
Right, that they've had. And that's the problem is when you go up against teams that's got 60 players, Don, it makes it tough.
Oh, yeah. And, one thing I was going to mention earlier, and I thought, well, I'll wait till the broadcast, but I don't know how Coach Morris handled last week's win, but – how do you say, well, you played well?
Well, sure, you did.
I mean, all you can do is tell them, say,
it was rough all the way around.
All you can do is tell them, say, enjoy this win, then forget it, because I can't honestly say that you deserve.
Well, it was a 4-hour game.
It
was a 4-hour game almost. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, even though you have the injury, but even without the injury,
the injury only put us
3.5-hour game.
To win it on a fluke play like that, and if it went into overtime, would West Carroll have won?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I don't know. Yeah.
Because I saw momentum slipping toward Brewston, but still, I mean, that didn't show on the score. You won't know that 5 years from now on the scoreboard.
I think scoring first, again, is key, though. I think you need to get on the board first.
Yeah.
All right. Did you get your players to watch?
No. Yes, I did. Colton Crochet for Gleason, Jay Long for West Carroll.
Okay. I'm trying to do about 14 things at once here, so it's a little bit crazy. Well, I'll tell you what, Adam, let's go ahead and we're going to step away. We're going to take a 2-minute message. Then we're going to come back with our Talons Out Live portion that I recorded Wednesday night on our show. So we'll have about a 15-minute deal for that. and let you kind of revisit a little bit of the Talons Out Live from Wednesday with Coach Morris, and kind of see what his thoughts were from Brewston, and then also his foreshadowing on tonight's game. So we'll step away, take a 1 minute message here, and back for Talons Out Live portion after this on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Are you looking for one of them mowers that'll turn on a dime and give you a nickel's change? Well, look no further than Power Supply McKenzie. They're your local Exmark dealer. Ride smoother, mow faster with the Exmark Advantage from Power Supply McKenzie at 2106 Cedar Street. They're your local lawn and garden power equipment center. Your Carroll County dealer for Exmark snapper and steel power equipment. And you know what I say, I love power. Remember, they service what they sell. Power Supply McKenzie, 352-2084. Be there, be squire.
Need graphics designed both large and small and printing in any quantity? Copies Unlimited Milan, Tennessee has the tools to do it all. Visit their website at copiesunlimitedonline.com or stop by 1051 East Van Hook Street in Milan, Tennessee, Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 5 to get your project started today. Copies Unlimited is your full-service commercial printing company. Anthony Martin and his staff offer graphic design and printing of banners, signs, decals, flyers, full-color ads, business cards, and more. Copies Unlimited in Milan, Tennessee, 731-723-7886.
Where can you find electrical supplies, conduit, and wiring? Are you in need of plumbing supplies, pipe, and a variety of fittings? What about black iron or galvanized fittings and a variety of HVAC supplies? With 12 locations to serve you and a friendly reputation, BR Supply has what you need to get back to work in no time. Check them out on Facebook or visit shopbr.com for more information, to check out their monthly specials, and to find a location near you. From a general contractor to the general public, BR Supply has got you covered.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
A well-deserved victory last week against Brewston, 18-12. I mean, it went down. I shouldn't say down to the buzzer, but it didn't. It actually went beyond the buzzer. So we was thinking, hey, this is supposed to be an overtime situation, first dash out of the box, but turned out to be a little bit different and work its way out. And man, I can tell you one thing that I do remember. Just kind of looking over there to your sideline was your enthusiasm. I mean, you're jumping, all the coaches are jumping up and down, just going crazy. So, I mean, how did some of those touchdowns and some of those crazy plays and stuff that just, I mean, brought the excitement to you and your team? Talk about those a little bit and, talk about your enthusiasm that you had.
I'm pretty sure I was feeling sick by the point of the end of the game. It's probably too much enthusiasm, too much stress, and different things going on there. The kids were battling, and the kids had brought a lot of energy, were feeding off the coaches. I thought Coach Dixon and Coach Taylor did a very good job on the sidelines of bringing energy themselves. A couple of parents even made the comment that Coach Dixon brought more energy than I did there after the beginning of the game. So I took that as a challenge. So we'll see if we can't fix that this week. We'll compete in whatever way we can compete. It was just fun to see the kids finally get out there and compete, and it was a dog fight, and you don't necessarily want to be in those all the time, especially early in the season when the kids are still trying to figure us out as a coaching staff, and we're trying to figure out the strengths and weaknesses of our team. And it may not have been the best time to be in a dog fight, but the other way to look at it is it's a great time to be in a dogfight. Find out early what we got, where we can go. Are we going to be battlers, or are we going to shy away from a fight? And the kids embraced it, and it went a little longer than we thought it was going to, but they never stopped fighting and never stopped battling. And in the end, they made the plays when they had to and came out on top. But again, hats off to Brewston on really playing really hard. I really thought they left it all out there, that they all that they possibly could. So they're not taking anything away from them.
So, Adam, let's talk about some of the stats that we had from last week's
98 yards. You had Xander Moon for 17 carries, 70 per hand in the first quarter, but it seemed like harder than I felt like in the second quarter. We kind of picked things up there.
In the first quarter,
Game was kind of like that.
yeah, it was.
The stats don't really trail the true story.
Definitely not. But he had a couple of good. He runs real tough. He runs. I call it running angry. He's explosive, and I feel like he gets a little bit more explosive every day. He's learning. He's getting a little bit more comfortable with being in that situation, and he's going to continue to try to grow it. Can he not only help us, but maybe take over a load somewhere? Because right now Jay is a two-way player. Xander is a two-way player. And two-way players right now in the heat, it's hard. And so when you can find someone that not only can help spell, but also be a threat with that, with that job. But Jaden is that kid. He has that potential to do that. You don't think he's a freshman unless you know him. He runs a lot harder than most freshmen I've seen. So there's a lot of upside with Jaden. But it is just that process of growing, getting him some success, getting him involved, and that chemistry that these seniors would tell you is important. Whether regardless of what side of the ball you're on, he has to be in that chemistry as well.
Some of the penalties, a lot of holds. Seem like that's going to happen. First game, you feel like some of that could be possibly, or
I think it is first game. And as we talked about last week in Towns Out Live, we had a lot of new people doing a lot of new things for us, offensively, defensively, not a lot of returning, production in those areas. So I expected some holding penalties, and we can sit and argue calls all day long.
You know how that goes.
And that's every week. You can look at film like, yeah, that one happened. I didn't really see that one. And
you know how it goes.
And that's every
You've been
week.
there.
Exactly. Yeah. And I will say this. I really thought the officiating crew did a great job of communicating to me, whether I agreed or not.
Right.
At least they communicated. And I told my wife, that's all I can ask for. All I can ask for is give me a number, tell me what he did, and whether I agree or not doesn't matter as long as they're communicating. And they did a great job about communicating.
It did seem like there was several penalties on both sides. on Friday night. And I mean, there, like you said, there's some that we may not agree with, and some that probably the fans don't agree with. But I feel like that it was on both sides of the football. Really, honestly,
it was. At one point, I felt like it was really kind of going against us. And about when I let myself fall in that mindset is when Bruceson kind of ripped off 2 or 3 in a row there. And I said, no. So that's why I try not to do that, because it's easy to fall in that trap, and then it's easy to get combative. But again, over the years, it's kind of if you get a crew that communicates with you well, whether you disagree or agree, doesn't matter, because you can have some crews that really don't communicate numbers, what the flag was, what happened. They say, I'll get back to you, and they never get back to you, and you don't know what to tell your kids. You don't know how to fix it. So with at least they were communicating, probably one of the better communicating groups I've had over the last 11 years.
Well, that's good, because sometimes you can probably get the students can probably get down on themselves a little bit, and maybe not knowing what's going on.
Again, it goes back to that adversity. We can't control who's going to throw what flags when, how often they're going to throw it. Is it going to be both sides? Is it going to be one side? We can get wrapped up in that every lose or tie. It just doesn't matter. You can't control that. You have to control how you respond. If it's 1st and 30, you don't want to be in that situation. But what are we going to do? Are we going to try to move the sticks, make things happen? Or are we going to find excuses and point fingers like, well, they're throwing more flags on us and them and this and that, and that's quicksand. That's a quicksand mindset.
All right, let's look forward to this Friday night. We played Gleason, and there's been times that kind of everybody puts Gleason as their homecoming or whatever else, but I don't think that you should look past Gleason this year. They've already won their jamboree. They've already won last week.
They beat Halls in their jamboree, and Halls is, of course, coming down to us from 2A. So Halls has been up there playing a little bit bigger schools, and then last week they beat Fulton County out of Kentucky. And Coach Bridges does a good job of what he has up there. He typically plays very hard, well coached, and but talking with him, and I could tell from film and. First thing he said is it's not the Gleason team that most people expect.
Right.
They're going to surprise us. They're going to surprise a lot of teams. And I've always been impressed with what Coach Lampkins is able to do at Gleason. It's one of the smaller schools, if not the smallest school in the state to have a football program. And he takes whatever numbers he has and have them play hard, and they have a lot of pride. And I've always been impressed with them leaving everything on the field. And this team's no different. This year they've got a quarterback that has a lot of experience. They've got some size. They've got some big linemen that if they get their hands on us, they're going to put us. They love putting people on their back. And they just really look like they're clicking right now. Like they're really working hard. They're playing well, and it's not going to be your homecoming Gleason. And anybody that's thinking that is going to be severely mistaken, and that includes us. If that's our mindset going into this, someone told me today what the score was last year was 40-something to 7 or whatever, and I'm telling you right now that is not the Gleason team that we're going to have to see come into town on Friday. This Gleason team is very, very capable of upsetting a lot of people.
Let's talk about what is some of your powers to succeed, and what does your team need to do to kind of combat that going into this week?
We have to win the line of scrimmage. I think Gleason is living and dying right now off of their ability to control the line of scrimmage. And so far this year, preseason and their first game, they've been able to do that on both sides of the football. They love to run a lot of power read schemes, very similar offensive sets to us. Defensively, they really rely on their 2 outside linebackers, keeping everything in the box for their bigger bodies to kind of plug holes and get to the ball. Every week it's important, but it has to be this week. If we struggle or lose or stalemate the line of scrimmage on both sides of the football, I really think that's what Gleason wants, and it's going to allow Gleason and that quarterback to kind of dictate the game, and it goes back to him being comfortable. If they're winning the line of scrimmage, he's able to do what he does and be real comfortable, and that's not a good situation.
How important is it defensively in the secondary, not only the line, as you said, win the offensive and defensive line, but in the secondary to be solid in that area, knowing Crochet has the ability to make big plays. We saw that when we played them last year in the victory over Gleason.
And I may eat these words, but right now I think it's our goal needs to be to make Gleason really want to throw the ball. You may think I'm crazy, but right now they're running the ball very well. They're pulling guards. They're going H-back, tight end, loaded backfield, doing power. They're pulling 2 guards in an H-back, doing buck sweep, and they're doing read plays with the quarterback. And
honestly, that surprises me a little bit because the kid's got as good as arm as anybody in the region.
That's kind of what they're doing right now.
He's solid.
So I haven't got to see a lot about their receivers thus far. Whether they can stretch the field or not.
That could be an issue there.
What they've tried to do thus far, throw game wise, is bubbles, little quick screen things, and but they're getting behind those big bodies and really kind of pulling it up in between the C gaps and really trying to control the game and having a lot of success. So I think right now our mindset is to take away their run, make them earn those yards, make them see if their receivers can stretch the field on us and see if they can test, a Hunter Walters or a Xander Moon or a Quan Atkins or even a Jay Long, see how they stack up with those guys. And I think if Gleason has that ability, just like any team, to be whatever they want, it's going to be a good night for them. And if we can take away what I think they want to be, which is a run first, establish the line of scrimmage, if we can hold our own there without being too sophisticated, I think that's where we need to be.
Yeah, and personnel, that's everything.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, Elijah Young, that was their key athlete last year that they had. They seemed like that they threw the ball to a lot, and that's going to be, I think, a big key for me with Gleason is their receivers.
Yeah, and like I said, thus far in the season, and that's twofold. They haven't felt like they've really had to throw. They've been running the ball
So that
well.
could be by design, and it could be kind of I don't want to say a trick, but
could be.
They may not show on all their cards.
But I think we have to make them feel like they have to.
Absolutely.
Right now, nobody's made them. And,
Absolutely.
So let's see if they can throw it.
Absolutely.
Gleason coming up Friday night. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You ready? Kids ready?
It's up to the kids. No matter if I'm ready or not.
right.
I become a fan on Friday night with the kids. But y'all come on out, support these kids' first home game. Excitement's going on, and I really think they're going to play their hearts out. And I really think you're going to like what you're going to see. And we want the atmosphere to be what West Carroll's known for, which is a packed house and bringing the noise.
And I really don't think we talked about it at the first of the show. Congratulations on the victory the other night.
Yeah.
I know it was like, I never really did give you a
I
congratulations other than through text message, but
congratulate the kids. They're the ones that earned it. It's all for them.
The entire team.
Right.
That was very nice. So everybody come out and support the West Carroll War Eagles Thursday night for the junior high against
game.
Gleason.
Friday night, students are free. Neon night, bring the noise and let's have a great time.
You got any neon shorts, Adam, or anything?
I'll have to check, maybe. I'll have to do some searching.
He's set up ready to go for his with his shorts over there, right?
Yeah, whatever, the Vipers, what they call them, Viper shorts.
I think
Viper shorts and cowboy boots and the mullet, man. He's got it going on.
He's got it out.
Now.
He's ready to go. Did he just pose?
I
think he just posed.
Boy, I can't wait we get him on the show.
That's going to be fun. So,
one victory, 14 more.
14 more. Adam's got his math going up.
14 more.
That's the goal right now.
That's the goal.
Douglas is still trying to figure that one out.
But one at a time. Let's go play hard, and let's play
right.
hard against Gleason because it's not going to be easy.
No, it's not. It is not going to be easy at all. It's going to be a dogfight.
And it wouldn't be any fun if it was going to be easy.
That's exactly right. Let's see where we're at this week.
Right. Let's have some fun.
Trevathan's Electrical Services is a full-service electrical business based in McKenzie, Tennessee, and can take care of all your electrical jobs, from service poles to breaker boxes, new home wiring, repairs, and even trenching jobs as well. For all your residential and commercial electrical safety concerns, turn to Trevathan's Electrical Services for upgrades or troubleshooting. With over 3 decades of experience, Trevathan's professional staff will have you up and running in no time. Family-owned and operated, free estimates, licensed, insured, and bonded. Call Trevathan's Electrical Services at 731-234-5879. Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Time now to take a look at our Shelter Insurance starting lineup. Shelter Insurance located at 1751 Cedar Street in McKenzie. Call them at 731-393-0003. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 with home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. Check them out on Facebook. We're your shield, we're your shelter. Online at shelterinsurance.com/Mark Anderson. First up for the visiting Gleason Bulldogs. Adam, what is your Shelter Insurance starting lineup?
Gleason's coached by Noah Lampkin. Starting tonight for Gleason at quarterback, number 18, Colton Crochet. Running back, number 10, Carson Tidwell. Running back, number 5, Isaac Denton. Wide receiver, number 2, Jack Blassingame. Running back, number 1, Mason Fazell. Center, number 65, Joe Witherspoon. Tackle, 64, Blake Inman. Guard, 61, Jacob Johnson. Guard, 58, Lane Fowler. Running back, 42, Brady Witherspoon. That rounds out your starters for the Gleason Bulldogs.
All right, let's take a look at our Shelter Insurance starting lineup for your West Carroll War Eagles.
Starting tonight at offense for West Carroll at quarterback, number 5, Xander Moon. Wide receiver, number 6, Dalen Dressel. Running back, 21, Malik Lee. Fullback, number 41, that's Jay Long. Offensive line, 51, Nick Andre. Offensive line, 55, Hunter Lindsay. Offensive line, 56, Jaden Morris. Offensive line, 60, Hayden Hilliard. Offensive line, 71, White Hayes. Offensive line, 74, Joel Vermillion. Wide receiver, number 40, Seth Edwards. The Eagles are coached by Clayton Morris. He is assisted by Hunter Dixon, Colton Taylor, Ryan Mansfield, and Andrew Lanham.
All right, that takes care of your Shelter Insurance starting lineup. We'll have the Atwood Nutrition coin toss here in just a minute. They're going to get that squared away. I thought they usually did that at about 5 till, but nevertheless, we missed it last week, or we missed the timing it just right last week. But Adam, let's kind of take care of some of your final thoughts before we get this game kicked off, and let's give us a little bit of foreshadowing. What do you got, Adam?
I think it's imperative to get off to good start both offensively and defensively, obviously, but I'm going to have to say definitely defensively. I think that's going to be the biggest key in this game. I don't think we're going to have any trouble scoring tonight, but I think defensively we need to West Carroll needs to make a statement early. I feel like Gleason, if they get the ball, if Gleason wins the toss, I may be wrong, but I think they're going to take the ball. I think with Crochet and their offense, I think they're going to take the ball. So that's why I say it's imperative if we lose the toss, I think Gleason's going to want the ball. I think defensively, guys are going to have to step up. I mean, Seth Edwards, guys that play a lot of both sides of the football. You look at that two-way starters. We've got White Hayes, Hunter Lindsay, Jay Long, Nate Wyckoff. Wyckoff's going to be big in this game. He's going to have to step up big on the defensive side of the football. They're going to have to put some pressure on Crochet.
Adam, let's take a look at our Atwood Nutrition coin toss. You can live healthy and gain energy with loaded teas or meal replacement shakes at Atwood Nutrition at 40 Broad Street in downtown Atwood. Between 2 and 5 grams of sugar, loaded teas like the Screaming Eagle, Fiery Redhead, and Mermaid Splash are sure to hit the spot. Call them at 662-0005. They're open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 10 to 4. Don, who is our captains for both Gleason and West Carroll? Heading toward our Atwood Nutrition coin toss.
I'm trying to watch it.
All right, well, I'll tell you what.
For Gleason, you got 5, 10, and 18.
All right, so that is Isaac Denton, Carson Tidwell, and Colton Crochet. And for West Carroll, you have number 44. That's going to be Alex Christian. At number 71, that's going to be Wyatt Hayes. And number 5, that'll be Xander Moon. So that is your captains for both teams here tonight. And we're waiting.
Wins the coin toss.
All right.
Looks like they have chosen to receive. So they will be defending the end zone to our right.
So we see what's on West Carroll's mind. And honestly, I think it panned out like it should be. Let's take a 30-second message. You're listening to Football Action. You can hear it all season long on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Are you in need of a tow? Has your car broke down, been in a wreck, or just need a vehicle moved? R&R Towing has you covered, servicing Carroll, Gibson, Madison, and surrounding counties. From lockouts, jump starts, to roadside repair, John and Zach Smith with R&R Towing in Lavinia can get you back on the road in no time. For 24-hour towing, call R&R at 731-343-1165. They work with most insurance and roadside services. R&R Towing is also on Facebook.
When you have a growing family, other things in your life start getting bigger too, like your home.
Can't wait for the new deck! What?
And especially your bills.
That'll be $249.86.
Oh.
But with Allstate, the amount you can save is getting bigger too. Because right now, when you bundle coverage for your car, home, motorcycle, and more, you can save up to 30%.
Call your Carroll County Allstate agent at Huntington Insurance, 731-986-4406.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Not sure what's going on with the ads and stuff, but we'll figure it out as we go. So minor issues, I guess. It is what it is. Adam, we are ready to rock and roll here for the Zombie Trail Paintball first quarter. They're located at 1533 Mason Grove Road in Humboldt. You can ride a trailer around a 1-mile path, shooting targets and zombies, and they got a corn maze as well. For info, And to buy tickets, visit zombietrailpaintball.com or check them out on Facebook if you dare. For the voice or for the kickoff of tonight's game, the voice of the War Eagle Radio Network, Adam Welch.
Gleason will kick off. It will be number 10, Carson Tidwell, a senior, for Gleason to kick off. 21 is back deep for West Carroll, Malik Lee, and also 41, I believe, Jay Long. Long had a big game last week, and let's hope you can have a trio tonight of him, Malik Lee, Xander Moon. All three are going to be key factors in the offense tonight. That is for sure for West Carroll. As we're getting ready, Gleason brought a very minimal crowd tonight. But it's a hot, steamy night. High, lofty kick is going to be touched at the 30. West Carroll picks it up dangerously. That's Dalen Drassel falls on it. And Hagan Hodges on the tackle for Gleason. It'll bring up first down for West Carroll as they'll set up shop on offense at their own 27-yard line to start this contest tonight. You're listening to the Zombie Paintball first quarter. West Carroll will line up out of the shotgun. Twins wide receiver to our left. Will they give Moon time tonight is going to be key as well. They're going to hand it off first. They're going to try to go off that right side, right tackle. That's 41, Jay Long on the carry. And he is met by a host of Bulldogs. 64, Blake Inman on the stop for Gleason. Gain of 1, Don. Second down and 9 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at around the 27. Moon throws incomplete. Intended for 21, Malik Lee. Good idea. I think if he catches that, Lee's got some daylight here on the outside. Nevertheless, third down and 9 for West Carroll. They're set up third and long early here, a situation you do not want to be this early in the game. You're third and long with 11:07 to play here in this Zombie Paintball first quarter. Edwards, I believe, is split out wide, far right side. Lee in motion. 21, that's Lee. He breaks it outside across the 35 to the 39, and it's going to be enough for a Carroll Bank and Trust first down. Gain of 11 by Malik Lee.
Carroll Bank and Trust, they're located in Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemooresville, Milan, Camden, and Bradford, and Paris. Community banking, community caring, member FDIC. Visit them online at carrollbank.com.
So 1st and 10 West Carroll, they'll have it at their own 39 as they pick up a big third and long play there. You've got Twins wide receiver to the right. Man in motion's 41 Long. They're going to hand it to Long off that right side on the misdirection. He breaks it out. He had room and great opening field tackle by Gleason. He was met at the 44-yard line by number 18, Colton Crochet. Gain of 5 on the play. Second down and 5 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at their own 44-yard line. If you just joined us, WarEagleRadio.com, the Mix LR smartphone app.
If you just joined us, I figured out why my stuff wasn't working.
Audio now call 1-605-475-5867. Moon keeps it. He's across the 45, breaks it outside to the 50. To the 45, he's to the 40. He gets outside to the 35. Almost a horse collar there, but not quite. Moon gets down to the 32.
And that's finally brought down by number 18, Colton Crochet, the quarterback for Gleason, right?
That's correct. Gain of 24, Don, for Moon. It's going to be first down West Carroll. They'll have it at the Gleason 32-yard line.
And that is going to be another Carroll Bank and Trust first down. Visit them online at carrollbank.com. They got the Twin Oaks rewards, checking, savings, loans, debit cards, online banking, a smartphone app, and more.
Long was lined up to the left of Moon. They're going to hand it off Long. He breaks it off right side across the 30, bringing tacklers with him to the 25, down to about the 23, it appears.
All right, Isaac Denton and Caden Jones on the tackle for West Carroll, or Gleason.
He got a good spot, so he got it down to the 23-yard line. Gain of 9, second down and 1 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at the Gleason 23. 9:14 to play here. Moon keeps it, goes off left tackle, breaks it outside. He's upended as he's going to be down inside the 20 for sure, and it looks like they're going to mark this at right about the 18. So a gain of 5, 1st and 10 West Carroll at the Gleason 18-yard line. And that's in the top-notch roofing and home repair red zone as well for West Carroll. So they're inside the 20 early. Drive is moving quickly, guys. They've already burned up over 3 minutes of clock here. Moon, option pitch. Nope, he decides not to pitch it. He's going to throw it. With the catch for West Carroll is 41, Jay Long. Complete. 45 on the stop. That's Austin Clark.
That'd be number 5, Isaac Denton.
Yep, Denton. And it's going to be a gain of 2 on the play. 2nd and 8 for West Carroll as the ball is going to be spotted on the far side of the field at right around the 18.
We're going to say thanks to my son, Jordan. He is our camera operator tonight. So he's doing a good job so far.
Moon, West Carroll's going quickly tonight. Moon keeps it outside. He needed one more block on the end there, and he couldn't quite get it. He's going to get forward progress, though. He's going to get it to the 14. Gain of 4 on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down, and it should bring up is the stick.
Adam Colton Crochet and Caden Jones on the tackle for Gleason.
3rd and about 5, a long 5 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at about the 14, it appears. They got to get to the 9-yard line or just inside the 9 for a 1st down, it looks like. It's a long 5. Gleason, I think, jumped. I'm not sure, though, even after the 5, if this is going to get them a 1st down, but it's going to put them very close.
And that is going to be a Modern Dry Cleaners penalty. Modern Dry Cleaners located at 2222 Cedar Street in McKenzie. Call them at 352-2514. Also at 2058 South 1st Street in Milan.
No 1st down. 3rd and short for West Carroll. 3rd and less than 1 for West Carroll. It's going to put it right around the 9. Moon's going to keep it.
Ooh,
I don't know.
He's
very close. He's going. This far left official is going to give him a good spot. They haven't signaled yet. It looks like he may have got it, but they've not made no signal. The white hat is looking at the sticks to see.
Adam Mason.
And now they're going to call for a measurement. And now they're going to say 1st down.
Mason Fazell on the stop for Gleason. So it'll be another Carroll Bank and Trust 1st down, located in Huntington, McKenzie, McLemoresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, and Paris. Member FDIC.
1st and goal, West Carroll. They've got it
at the 9.
At the 9, it looks like here. 1st and goal at the 9. Moon keeps it up the seam. He's going to get right back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, 45, Austin Clark on the tackle for Gleason. Did he gain anything?
Nope, none. 2nd and goal for West Carroll. Ball's at the Gleason 9-yard line here with 6:40 to play here in this first quarter, sponsored by Zombie Paintball. Ball's on the 9-yard line. West Carroll's got it down to the 9. We get close to 6 minutes. Moon, play action pass, caught. Nice catch by Lee. He's close. Is he in?
Looks like about a yard short.
He gets down near the 1. Gain of almost 8 for Lee.
Hagan Hodges on the tackle for Gleason. So it'll be, 3rd and goal at the 1-yard line?
3rd and goal. It's almost right at it. The 1. Just outside the 1. 3rd and goal. Let's see if West Carroll can punch it in here. What a drive this has been to start the night, guys. I mean, unbelievable drive. Moon keeps it. He's in. Subway touchdown for West Carroll and Xander Moon. 1 yard.
All right, that's going to be a Subway touchdown. They're located in Milan, Greenfield, Trenton, McKenzie, Dresden, Paris, and Medina. Also inside Walmart in Milan. Dine in, carry out, drive through, order online at Subway.com and the Subway smartphone app. Subway.
Fresh is what we do.
And that is a fresh way to start the home opener here tonight at West Carroll.
You burn up over half of the first quarter, literally.
Yeah.
You spent over 6 minutes, 6:09 on that drive.
So not only did you get a touchdown, but you didn't let Gleason have the football.
Gleason crocheted on offense, never saw the field yet. Now Gleason West Carroll with the PAT. This is 35, Jose Martinez, the sophomore. The kick is up. It looks like it's right down the middle, and it is. It's good. Your score, West Carroll 7, Gleason 0. Let's take a 1-minute message or listen to football action on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Would you like to take out the zombie population? Are you ready to wipe out things that walk among the dead? Then the Zombie Trail Paintball in Humboldt is the place for you. 1533 Mason Grove Road in Humboldt. You will board a trailer to travel a mile path through the woods, shooting targets and zombies. Plus they have a corn maze. For more information and to buy tickets, visit zombietrailpaintball.com or check them out on Facebook. Take out the zombies if you dare.
Where can you find the stuff you need that the other hardware stores don't carry? At the most diversified store in Carroll County, Bennett Hardware in McKenzie, Tennessee has it all. Farrell Calhoun paint, Larson doors, and Case knives to Orca coolers, Traeger pellet grills, carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and even those hard-to-find mobile home parts, too. Check out Bennett Hardware on Highland Drive in McKenzie for all that stuff you need. Call 731-352-9223 or visit them Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5 and Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. West Carroll leads 7-0. Magic Martinez getting this extra point, and he's going to be the kicker here on this punt. Adam?
Is it magical?
Magic Martinez.
I hope so. We'll take it right here. Not bad. High kick brought in to 30, 35, 40. 45, 50, 45, 40. Oh, my. Little special teams issue early.
30?
That's number 30. That's Hagen Hodges on the return for Gleason.
And Jose Martinez on the stop for West Carroll. So, Gleason had a good punt return right there.
Gleason coming out strong here. Yep. And
they ready to play.
Now, Don, like I said, West Carroll scored first, yes, but now, to me, the most important thing is you got to answer with the defensive stop. You can score all day, but you can't just swap touchdowns here. Now let's see if the defense can come up with a big stop here defensively. Gleason will operate out of the shotgun, Crochet at quarterback. Let's see if they come out throwing it. Yep, I had a feeling that he's going to take off and run it. Crochet breaks it to 30. He's across the 30. He is a beast. He's down to the 26, and he's going to gain, Don, 14 yards on the first play, and it's going to be first down Bulldogs.
Jaquan Atkins on the stop for West Carroll. And, of course, they get a first down. I mean, Crochet, man, he's a beast running through there, isn't he?
Very much. And
wow.
The first stoppage of the game, but comes at the 5:38 mark, and cannot tell who the injured player is.
And I'm not sure. It's for West Carroll. Let's step away, take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with more after this on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Citizens Bank and Trust Company in Atwood, Tennessee has been family-owned since 1956, offering hometown community banking to fit your lifestyle. They offer checking, savings, loans, debit cards, and a 24-hour ATM. Call 731-662-7171 or visit them on the web at citizensbankatwood.com to find their hours of operation and for more info. Citizens Bank and Trust Company, the friendly bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Wright CPA firm has over 25 years of experience in business or individual tax returns, payroll services, bookkeeping services, and even management advice. Wright CPA firm offers competitive rates for both personal and business. Your hometown CPA is Wright CPA firm, 1751 Cedar Street in McKenzie, 393-0124, and 19855 East Main Street in Huntington, 986-5700. Or check them out on Facebook. The right choice for all your accounting and tax needs.
Your local Subway is there when you need them, with locations in Milan, Dresden, Paris, Greenfield, Trenton, McKenzie, or Medina. Plus, inside the Milan Walmart, you can get the Subway sandwich of your dreams most anytime throughout the day. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturday to Sunday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. Subway is ready to build you the ultimate sandwich to curve that hanger. Plus, chips, drinks, and the best cookies on earth. Get the mobile app to order ahead for dine-in, drive-through, or pickup, and check out the in-app special changing daily. If you want fresh, you want Subway.
Hey, y'all, it's Bubba here, and I'm going to talk to you about Hometown Grocery and Deli in Mackley, Tennessee. Fix your growling tummy with homemade pimento cheese sandwiches, pies, and cookies, plus ice cream, fresh fruits and veggies, a variety of groceries, gas, and even West Carroll apparel at Hometown Grocery and Deli in Mackley, Tennessee. Stop in for a southern hot lunch with some homemade sweet tea. 731-535-3236. Hometown Grocery and Deli. Call us for all your deli needs. Finch's Cottage House Florist at 2011 Smith Street in Milan, Tennessee has all your floral needs with custom flower arrangements for weddings, funerals, and all other occasions. Julidia Finch has over 35 years of floral experience to get you exactly what you need for any arrangement you want. Open Monday through Friday from 10:30 to 5. Finch's Cottage House Florist is there when you need them, plus after-hours emergency funeral home delivery within a 50-mile radius. Call Finch's Cottage House Florist at 731-662-7500.
At Carroll Bank and Trust, our team is ready to help you with all of your banking needs. Whether it's opening a Twin Oaks checking or savings account or talking to one of our experienced loan officers about a home, auto, construction, or business loan, we are ready to help you meet your needs. Visit us online at carrollbank.com or stop by one of our branches in Huntington, McKenzie, Macklemooresville, Milan, Camden, Bradford, or Paris. Carroll Bank and Trust, community banking, community caring. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
I'm just ready to ride this Chevy down a little back road.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Zombie Trail Paintball first quarter, 5:38 left in it. West Carroll leads 7-0. Christian Martin, number 70, was the injured player for West Carroll, and he is being helped up off of the field, and they're going to go to get him checked out over there at the Medic Center and get everything squared away with that. So thoughts and prayers with him, and maybe everything is good to go. Adam, ready to go back to action here as Gleason is got the ball on the where are we at? The
26 West Carroll
line. Okay.
Yep, quarterback. Crochet, hands off. Nope. He's going to keep it. Fakes, cross the 25, inside the 20, spins out, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown.
Man.
Colton Crochet, 26-yard touchdown run. He just spun out of a couple of tackles there.
He's a beast, man.
As
That's
I
crazy.
said, last year, one of the most impressive players I've seen in all the region, by far.
And I mean, right there, he run into a couple of brick
Hey,
walls,
you
but
saw
just
it,
spun
just
right
like
around
it
him.
was nothing. And
It was crazy.
Now it's 7-6. And Jonathan, Don, as I was saying, what did I say in the pregame? The most important thing would be not the offense, the defense.
Yeah.
Score,
So,
but now
defense has got a little bit of work
Hey,
to
this
do.
is key. PAT is up, and it's a low-line drive. It's no good. West Carroll leads by a score of 7-6, 5:20 to play here. Zombie Paintball first quarter. Let's take a 1-minute message here on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Does your priceless item simply need a new coat of paint? Try Carroll Calhoun Paint, the paint of professionals since 1905. Don't settle for that low-quality paint job. Visit Watson Lumber Company in the Hardware House on the Court Square in Huntington and get Carroll Calhoun Paint. Watson Lumber Company has been in business since 1929, carrying a wide variety of building materials and gadgets for that home makeover your wife has requested. Call Watson Lumber Company and the Hardware House in Huntington today at 986-2390. That's 986-2390.
Hey, Jethro, Jake, dinner yet?
Not yet.
Y'all too?
Reckon so.
All right, let's get on down to Christy's Camo Cafe and Grill at 26 Broad Street, downtown Atwood for some Friday night catfish. And how about a dandy Southern breakfast tomorrow morning?
Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill has all the Southern flavor that you crave and fresh from scratch desserts that will match what Grandma used to make. Check out Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill on Facebook for her daily lunch specials and hours of operation, or call 731-662-3770.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. My apologies to the folks on YouTube. I forgot to take the little graphics down. So there's a lot going on right here. Adam, back to action,
The
sir.
kickoff by Gleason after the touchdown. It's 7-6 West Carroll. Lee on the return at the 20. Stops at the 25. Jukes picks up speed across the 30. He's going to be out right near the 32-yard line. West Carroll will take over on offense. 1st and 10 as they're going to spot this ball at the 32-yard line. So 1st and 10 West Carroll. 5:13 to play.
Drake Lovell on the tackle for Gleason, number 25.
And so far, this has been, if this is all indication of how the whole game's going to be, let's hope it's not.
This could be like 50-50 at the end of the game.
Let's hope not. That's the last thing we want is just a scoring fest both ways.
Right.
Hopefully, West Carroll's defense will settle in. Lee on the carry outside.
I will say he had some good blockers in front of him. I
He
like
did.
that.
You notice the sweep of blockers. He's across 35 to the 36, close to the 36.
Caden Jones and Brady Witherspoon on the tackle for Gleason.
Give him about 4. 2nd down and 6 for West Carroll. Ball's going to be spotted at the 36-yard line for West Carroll as we go down to 4:40 to play here in this Zombie Paintball first quarter. WarEagleRadio.com, MixLR smartphone out. Moon out of the shotgun. He's got time to throw. No, he don't. Nobody was blocked.
Oh, he got out of it.
He spun away. Moon's going to step out of bounds.
Hey, you talking about saving grace right there? I think he got back to the line of scrimmage, Adam.
He did. He did.
Wow.
And he was pressured on the outside, I believe, by Denton.
But that's some heads-up action there by Xander Moon, to be honest with you.
Very much so. He got he's going to lose a few yards on the play. He's going to lose, Don, about
not too bad.
3 or 4. So 3rd and 8. Yep, ball's going to be on the 33-yard line for West Carroll.
I mean, he was flat out sacked, but turned it around and got out of it. Done a good job.
So West Carroll's got it at their own 33 here. Misdirection to Lee. Lee across the 40, to the 45, to the 50, to the 45, to the 40. Inside the 40, down to the 36.
Number 18, Colton Crochet on the stop for Gleason. And Adam,
Don, gain of 28 yards by Lee.
1 more mile per hour faster, he'd have been gone.
Yep.
He'd have been
He
gone.
would have been.
He was very, very close to being gone. That is a Carroll Bank and Trust first down. Visit them online at carrollbank.com. They got the Twin Oaks rewards. And, Adam, you can get rewards each and every month. I get about $7.50 every month because I have all the qualifying stuff.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Hand off to number 18. That's going to be Jaden Milton, a freshman. We saw glimpses of brilliance, I feel like, out of him last week at Brewston.
Blake Inman on the stop for Gleason. But what I was giggling at, did you see Xander Moon? He was just standing there watching him like, yeah, that probably wasn't the right play right there. It wasn't the right move. He's like, man, I wish I had that thing back going the other way.
2nd and 11 for West Carroll. Milton, they fake it to Milton on the end around, and Moon's going to keep it, and he is met at the 38.
That's going to be Brady Witherspoon and Caden Jones on the tackle for Gleason. 3:36 and counting. West Carroll leads 7-6 over Gleason in the Zombie Trail Paintball first quarter.
They gave him a good spot to the 37. Ball's going to be at the 37-yard line of Gleason. It'll bring up 3rd and 11 for West Carroll at Gleason's 37. Moon out of the gun. 2 wide receivers set far right. Fake, play action pass, high pass, caught by Lee. Nice catch. Lee is hit by a host of Bulldogs, but Lee keeps going forward. They're going to spot him down at the Gleason 34-yard line.
I think they gave him a few yards. We've got Caden Jones on the tackle for Gleason.
And that's going to bring up a 4th down and about 8, it looks like, for West Carroll. Ball spotted at the Gleason 34. So West Carroll's got to get to about the 26-yard line to get this first down. This is a key play in the game as your score. West Carroll 7, Gleason 6. Misdirection, handoff to Lee. Lee breaks it up the middle. Did he get it? He dove for it.
Man.
He had to get now to the 26. He looks like he's inside the 26. I think he's got it. Now, there has not been a signal made yet. The white hat is looking at the
they moved
stick.
it past it. He's got it. No, come
not
on.
yet. Still no signal.
Man.
They're waiting for the spot. And they're looking, and I don't know. They're still looking
Still
at this.
studying on it.
I think it's probably going to be best that they measure this. Now they spot the ball. They had the ball down, and then they re-spotted it now. You should have just went ahead and measured it in the first place, and there they go. Now they're going to bring in the measurement. They needed to get to the 26 to make it. The line of scrimmage was the 34.
That's the sound of the men working on the chain.
Hey, we got to play it, Adam. You got to play it. I like it. Jared's over here playing it over the loudspeaker, and I thought, heck, I'm going to download this.
And let's see. Oh, man. He is short by inches.
Man.
I mean inches. Well,
And
that hurts.
I thought that was only – no, that was the Was that not supposed to be the fourth down right there?
Yeah,
I
it
thought,
was.
I
We
thought
didn't
that
make
was
it.
the third. No,
Nope.
because we only gained a few yards.
Yep, we didn't make
bummer,
it inches. So now Gleason will take over on offense, 1st and 10, and they will have it at their own 26. Right
Man,
now,
hey.
West Carroll's in a dogfight.
That was some good pushing right there, and he just sewed up on him right there.
Inches,
Yep.
inches.
Yep. Now defense has got to bring it.
Defense.
Yep.
Wyckoff, the guys on defense are going to have to bring it now. Edwards, they're going to have to be big for West Carroll. This is going to be Crochet. He just spun out of another tackle and gets across the 31. It's amazing, though, really, that he got anything out of that.
Nate Wyckoff and also Jaden Morris on the tackle for
A
West
basic
Carroll.
play up the middle,
Yeah.
and he got 5 yards. And it just seemed like all he did was just one spin.
And laid over the pile.
But he just keeps his legs churning. He just keeps his legs grinding. Third, it's going to be 2nd and 5 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at their own 31 for Gleason. Gleason football. 2 minutes to play here. Quarterback's going to hand it off this time.
Good job, West Carroll.
Isaac Dent, number 5 on the carry.
Number 78, Hayden Holly was right there on him. I don't even think he gained anything, did he?
No gain. Stick never moved. 3rd and 5 for Gleason. Ball spotted still at the 31.
That's the step up for the defense right there. Now, can you probably expect a throw this time?
I wouldn't be shocked. I'm surprised Gleason has not thrown it as much as they did last year, but they may not have the receivers they had last year. I don't know what all they lost. So that could be why. I see why they've ran it so much like Coach Morris thought they would. They are a very strong running team. Now, they've got split out 2 wide here, and you're right, Jonathan. They're throwing it. Crochet throws, caught. Wide open receiver. His knee was down. Proper call. Good call by the official right there on it.
But
that's number 4 on the catch. That's Kirsten Gustafson. I hope I don't have to say that a lot tonight.
Also, Jaquan Atkins and Seth Edwards on the stop for West Carroll.
Don, that's going to be first down. Gain of 14 yards on that catch by number 4, Gustafson. Ball's going to be spotted at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Gleason. They've got it at their own 45 with 1 minute to play here in the Zombie Paintball first quarter. Your score, West Carroll 7, Gleason 6. Play fake again. This is Crochet. Crochet gets it outside across midfield. He's knocked out of bounds at the 47. And Noah Lampkins, he preaches the same thing, fast and physical.
Right. Jaquan Atkins helped him push him out of bounds there. And so this is going to be what? 2nd and about a long 3, almost 4, give or take.
And one play, probably about one more play, and realize there's not been a penalty yet.
That's crazy, really?
No penalties yet.
Okay, well, I
No.
played the washing machine a while ago. I thought we had 1 penalty. Didn't we have one down here?
I don't think so. No.
Okay, maybe I missed that.
It's going to be 2nd and 3 for Gleason. Ball spotted at the West Carroll 48. Handoff. That's going to be across the midfield stripe, across the 45, across the 40, down to the 38. That's going to be number 5, Isaac Denton on the carry.
Hunter Walters on the tackle. I mean, a bear hug and just he kind of toted him with him for a minute.
Gain of 8, Don, on that last carry, and it's going to be first down Bulldogs. They've got it at the West Carroll 37 as we go under 40 seconds to play here in this Zombie Paintball first quarter, and clock is ticking away. And this, unless we have an incompletion or something like that, this will probably be the last play of this first quarter, more than likely, unless we have an incompletion or a penalty.
Defense needs to stop them.
Need
Let's
to
not
stop.
get a touchdown right here.
West Carroll shows blitz on the outside. Let's see if they bring some outside pressure. They do. Crochet rolls out, throws. Incomplete.
Wow.
It was almost intercepted.
Hey, that would have been a touchdown right there if he'd have got it, though.
Number 10, they were looking for Tidwell, and he Crochet threw a missile, absolute missile.
Who was there to kind of help break that up a little bit?
Looked like it might have been maybe Xander Moon.
Xander Moon?
Yep.
It was almost intercepted, but it was very close. If he'd have caught it, all he had to do was take
honestly, if it was a little bit higher, loft,
2 steps back in the end zone.
If it's a little higher loft on it, it's a touchdown. I mean, it's a touchdown. And I'm going to be honest, I thought West Carroll's coverage was decent on that. It just was almost a perfect throw. 2nd and 10, Crochet keeps it. spins out across the 35, down near the 30. Gain of 7. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3, and that will end our first quarter of play. Your score, West Carroll 7, Gleason 6. You're listening to Football Action on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Are you looking for the best knowledge about H2O? Call Rogers Hydrant Service Incorporated. At Rogers Hydrant Service, they focus on building strong relationships with each of their customers to ensure every experience is the best that it can be. With over 125 years of combined experience in water treatment and distribution, they can help you achieve the best results from your water distribution system. Call Rogers Hydrant Service. It's clean. At 662. It's cold. 7300.
And that's what I call high quality H2O.
Southern Chiropractic and Acupuncture, located on the Court Square in Huntington, is your one-stop shop for all your sports injury needs. Featuring the most powerful deep tissue laser in all of West Tennessee, Dr. Martin and his team can have your athlete back in the game in record time. Injuries that used to take months to heal are responding in just a few short weeks. Since 2012, Southern Chiropractic has provided the most evidence-based approach to your healthcare needs. Call them today at 731-535-3205 to get yourself back into the game. And remember, at Southern Chiropractic, movement is medicine.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Southern Chiropractic second quarter coming up. They're located on the Court Square in Huntington with all types of chiropractic services, acupuncture, sports injury rehab, DOT medical certifications, and nutritional counseling. Plus, they have Carroll County's only yoga studio. Call them at 731-535-3205. 7-6, West Carroll leads. And it's Gleason with the football, third and about, 4.5-ish?
Yep, third and about 4 for Gleason. Ball spotted at the West Carroll 31 as we start the second quarter, sponsored by Southern Chiropractic. Yep, it's 4-down territory here, that's for sure, no matter what. Breaking it outside across the 25 to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5. He's in. The ball came out, but it was after he had already crossed the pylon.
That was number 5, Adam.
That's going to be number 5, Isaac Denton, breaking it outside, Don. 31-yard touchdown run by Denton. The ball did come out, but it was after he had already gained possession and crossed the pylon. And that's going to be a touchdown for Gleason, and that puts the Bulldogs up 12-7. And we'll see if they try to go for the PAT or if they try to go for 2 here. Last time the PAT they tried was just a low line drive kick. This time Gleason is going for 2. Gleason's going to try to spread it out. West Carroll shows blitz up the middle. Going off his blockers and curling back inside is Crochet, and he is into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Your score, Gleason 14, West Carroll 7. Back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Did you know that you can open a new checking account or apply for a personal loan without ever leaving your home? At Centennial Bank, it's as easy as visiting their website at mycentennial.bank. While you're there, take advantage of other services like online banking and bill pay. Banking made easy from the comfort of your home. Centennial Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Whether you're needing a new Traeger pellet grill to enjoy on your deck, or if you need select lumber and the parts and pieces to build that deck, Bennett Hardware on Highland Drive in McKenzie has got you covered. It's the most diversified store in Carroll County with so much to choose from. Bennett Hardware is open Monday through Friday from 7:30 to 5 and Saturday 7:30 till noon to help get you what you need. Check them out on Facebook or call Bennett Hardware of McKenzie, 731-352-9223.
You can't blame me for trying.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Southern Chiropractic second quarter. Call them at 535-3205. Gleason leads 14-7. And
Coach Clayton Morris, Coach Andrew Lanham, the defensive guys, hey, right now, coordinators, they're searching for answers right now. And right now, their offense is back at it. Lee across the 20 on the kickoff return, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, breaking it to the 40, to the 45. He needed one more tackler, and he would have been gone. Lee gets back to the 48, and it's going to bring up a 1st and 10 for West Carroll with the ball spotted at their own 48. Gleason with a 14-7 lead right now.
That is going to be Kirsten Gustafson with the tackle for Gleason, and that'll be a West Carroll Bank and Trust first down.
Now,
11:40 left to go in this Southern Chiropractic second quarter.
Key right now is how are you going to respond? If you're West Carroll. Adversity already. You're down, and you're not early. Well, it's still early, but it's not the first quarter. You're into the second quarter now, and you're down. Granted, just one score. How do you respond? Moon keeps it. He's across midfield. Gets to the 48. As Moon is going to end up picking up on that play about 4 yards we'll give him. It'll be 2nd down and a long 6 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at the Gleason 48-yard line.
Jacob Johnson on the tackle for Gleason on that last play. As you said, it'll be what, 2nd and about 6?
2nd and 6 for West Carroll. Very clean game by both teams so far. Both are just playing hard. Pitch to 41. Jay Long. Long is met on the outside.
They're going to give him forward progress, maybe a gain of about a yard. I'm not sure.
Coach Dixon pacing the sideline, offensive coordinator for West Carroll. He's the play caller.
Hagan Hodges on the tackle for Gleason on that one.
West Carroll's tried to mix up that little bit of option. They've tried the misdirection with Lee. We haven't seen we've seen a few passes tonight. They've been short. Let's see what Coach Dixon's got in mind here on 3rd and 5 here for West Carroll. Ball spotted at the Gleason inside the 48. They're going to hand it off to Jay Long off the left side. He's close. I'm not sure if he got it. I don't know. I think he's short from here, it appears. It's going to be a gain of 5. I can tell you that. It's going to be 4th and 1 or less.
Brady Witherspoon on the tackle for Gleason.
Ball's going to be spotted at the Gleason, inside the Gleason 43. It's very correct here. No need to even measure this. You can tell he's short.
Is this one of those where, like, you're almost at the goal line, you just want to push forward? Can you do that on a 4th down?
Just barrel behind the backers. Moon he's going to go out of the gun, and he made it. He's got it. He only needed 1, and he's going to end up getting about 4, Don.
That's a safe 4th down play.
It is. He just did a good job following his offensive line. West Carroll will have it 1st and 10 at the Gleason 39-yard line.
Jacob
with 9:40 to play.
Jacob Johnson, Adam, on that stop for Gleason. And it is a Carroll Bank and Trust first down. Visit them online at carrollbank.com.
And right now, this is an important drive for West Carroll. They need to score desperately here down a touchdown. West Carroll's going to send a man in motion. That's 34, Jordan Morris. West Carroll now has 3 wide receivers on the outside. They're going to run it, though, to the opposite side, misdirection. That was just a decoy to send Morris over there because they ran it to the right side. Jay Long on a misdirection.
Aaron Lawson on the tackle for Gleason.
No gain. 3rd. Let's see. They moved the sticks. I'm trying to think. Is that right? 2nd? Yeah. 2nd down and 9 for West Carroll. Ball's going to be spotted at the Gleason 37. Here's going to be Moon at quarterback. Moon fakes, throws, short, incomplete. Intended for number 34, Jordan Morris. He's a freshman. You've got a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores on this field as well this year. You've got Lee, a junior, but he's not played a lot. So you've got some experience out here, but you've also got a very young team out here as well. A good mix here. And right now it's 3rd and 8 for West Carroll. Ball's going to be spotted at the Gleason 37. This is a big play, even though it is going to be 4 down territory, I would think, regardless. Moon throwing over the middle. Good pass as well. It looked like it might have just went right through the hands.
And also, I don't think he got turned around. It was intended for number 24, Nathan Wyckoff. Yeah. And I don't believe he got turned around like he did
either.
Yeah.
I don't think he did either. He saw it, and it's almost like it was too late once Wyckoff saw it. And he's a sophomore, once again, another young player out there. And it's going to bring up 4th and 8, decision time. He's going for it. And I don't blame Coach Morris here. Now, let's see what he's got up his sleeve on 4th and 8.
Because it's still not bad field position.
Regardless.
To pin Gleason deep here.
Even if you don't make it. But let's hope West Carroll can make this. There's the fake misdirection. They're going to give it to Lee. He breaks a couple tackles. He's short by at least a yard. He's going to be short.
And
he needed 8, and he barely got 7.
Colton Crochet on the stop for Gleason, and then we'll take over on downs. As you said, he's about a yard and a half, 2 yards short.
So right now, West Carroll's been just short on finishing these drives right now, and Gleason has been able to come up with 2 big 4th down stops on their last drive. Credit their defense. I mean, they've come up big when they've needed to, and this kind of reminds you of the Brewston game a little bit. So far to me, it's which team can make the big play, which team can make the key stop, except for the penalties. Brewston game had 20 penalties, and there's not been one penalty yet in this ball game, which is amazing. 8, yeah, probably did. 8:28 to play here. 5's going to keep it. 5's going to break it outside. That's going to be Isaac Denton on the carry.
Number 24, Nathan Wyckoff on the stop for West Carroll.
Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7 for Gleason. Ball's going to be spotted on the far side of the field. It looks like it's going to be at the 34. Very hard to tell once it gets on that far side. 34-yard line, it appears, of Gleason as we go under 8 minutes to play here in this Southern Chiropractic second quarter. If you just joined us, your score, Gleason 14, West Carroll 7 tonight from Atwood, Tennessee. Crochet, he's had a good game so far. Fakes, he's got all day. Throws, he did. He had number 10 wide open, Tidwell. Tidwell's upset that he did not get the football there, but I'm not sure if that's who it was designed for. He had a guy, Tidwell, going deep. He had a guy going over the middle, and it was broken up, and West Carroll's pass defense was just good enough there. And it's 3rd down and 7 for Gleason. Don't be surprised if they don't try to throw it again here, but we'll see. 3rd and 7 for Gleason. Ball spotted still at around the 34, 7:40 to play here in this second quarter. Southern Chiropractic is the sponsor. Gleason's going to put 2 wide receivers out to the left, and we have an FSB Insurance timeout called by Gleason. Back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
FSB Insurance in McKenzie, Tennessee offers coverage for your home, auto, life, health, farm, and your commercial business. Call FSB agent Mickey Cunningham at 731-352-2424 for more info.
Let FSB Insurance help you discover what others in West Tennessee have stood by since the late 1800s. We love to help you protect the things that mean the most. FSB Insurance at 15715 Highland Drive, McKenzie, or on the web at fsbins.com.
BR Supply has a variety of all the essentials you need, from electrical and plumbing to HVAC supplies. Items such as tubs, showers, filters, wiring, faucets, toilets, water heaters, light bulbs, and so much more. BR Supply has 12 locations, so there's one near you to get you back going in no time. Locations in Trenton, Humboldt, Milan, McKenzie, Paris, Union City, Jackson, Adamsville, Covington, Savannah, Brownsville, and Ripley. BR Supply, built on reputation. Visit shopbr.com for more information.
Southern Chiropractic second quarter. Got about 7:40 left in it. Call them at 535-3205. Visit them on the Court Square in Huntington.
Gleason with the ball. 3rd and 7. Crochet throws incomplete. Had a man on the far side of the field. Intended for 2. Jack Blessingame. 4th down and 7. And I don't think we saw Coach Morris gamble last week and go for it deep in his own territory, but I don't think Gleason's going to gamble this time.
I don't know.
Not with the lead. They're punting, and it's a no-brainer. And let's see, back deep for West Carroll will be 21 Malik Lee.
We just need somebody that can leap for West Carroll and block it or something.
Need a big return here. The punt, end over ends, not a bad punt. Lee is met. He breaks out of 2 or 3 tackles, and then he's still on his feet. A tenacious run, man. He got hit about 5 times.
Wow.
And the tenacity he showed was amazing.
And stopped by number 42, Brady Witherspoon. But, man, Malik Lee
I don't really think he gained, but maybe 5 yards out of that. But that was the toughest 5 yards I think he's ever had, man.
He
That
earned
was
it.
crazy.
So
Yeah.
it looks like they're going to spot the ball here at about the 34, right in between the 33 and 34, closer to the 44. Thank you. Yeah, 1st and 10, West Carroll at the 44.
Yeah,
as we approach 7:23.
That's probably the toughest yards of his life right there.
By far.
Just 5 of them, and that's all he could get.
He earned every one of them,
Yeah.
didn't he?
And each hit, yeah.
We've seen West Carroll bring some outside blitz tonight. Gleason's going to back off. Moon's going to fake like he was going to hand it off. Now he's going to keep it. He better secure that football. And he gets nailed.
Man, it goes nowhere.
He gets nailed at the 44, which was the line of scrimmage.
I wish he could have gained just a little bit out of that, but not much.
He lost about a half a yard, actually, almost back to the 43. We'll keep it. It could be spotted either way, 43 or 44.
All right, Caden Jones on the tackle for Gleason.
Right back to the line, no gain. 2nd and 10, West Carroll. Ball spotted just outside the 43. We go under 6:48 to play. This is Moon out of the gun. Moon play fakes, rolls. He's got a blocker on the outside. He thought about throwing it. Now he's going to take off and run it. He gets it outside across midfield.
I say he gains about 7 out of that. And driven out of bounds by number 4, Kirsten Gustafson.
Not before, as Jonathan mentioned, that gain.
Oh, they only gave him about 5. I thought he gained about 7 out of that.
Ran out of bounds apparently over there. 3rd down and 5 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at their own 49-yard line after the game. 3rd and 5 at the 49 for West Carroll. As we go under 7 minutes to play here, 6:38 to go here in the Southern Chiropractic second quarter. 14-7, Gleason leads it. This is Moon. Moon keeps it, breaks, couple tacklers. He stood up as he got undercut on the outside. And where this side official on our side of the field is marking this,
he's gained, about 3 out of that?
He gained maybe 3. Yep, gain of 3. 4th and about 2 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at the Gleason 48. So 4th and right at 2 almost, it appears. And now another 4th down conversion. West Carroll is going to go for it. Really need to make this because you don't want to give Gleason the football at midfield. West Carroll's 0 of 2 on 4th down conversions. This is another big one here, folks, in this part of the game. 5:50 to play here. Second quarter, Moon keeps it. He made it. He got the 1st down across the 40, legs still churning.
Looks about the 41-yard line, looks like.
Gets down to the 39, and Don Moon's going to pick up 9 yards.
Number 4, Kirsten Gustafson on the tackle for Gleason. That'll be a Carroll Bank and Trust 1st down. They're open Monday through Thursday, 8:30 to 4. Friday, 8:30 to 5. The drive-through is open to 5 each and every day. Visit them online at carrollbank.com. Member FDIC.
1st and 10, West Carroll. They've got it at the Gleason 38 as we approach 5 minutes to play here. And a very quick moving game right now. Moon, shotgun, looks, throws, caught, I believe, yes.
Whoa, what a catch by 34, Jordan Morris.
And is that Morris on that
No,
catch?
that's Wyckoff.
It
Nathan
is Wyckoff?
Yep.
Okay, 24. Yes, 24,
Nathan
Wyckoff
Wyckoff.
with a huge catch.
It's about the 8-yard line?
Ball's down to the 8, so a gain of 30 there, Don, for Wyckoff. Gain of 30.
That's big. That's big.
That's
Remember
huge.
that.
Yeah.
Remember that moment.
1st and goal at the 8 for West Carroll. This is Moon, keeps it up the seam. He hit a brick wall, nowhere. Let's see if the stick on the outside moves. It does
Moved
move
it a
forward a
yard.
yard, maybe.
Maybe a yard and a half.
Maybe a yard. 2nd and goal for West Carroll.
Come on, Adam.
Ball's going to be at about the 7.
Come on, Adam. I like my yard and a half better.
And FSB Insurance timeout has been called by West Carroll. Stay tuned to see if West Carroll can push this scoring drive in when we come back on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Need insurance for your small business, home, auto, life, or health? Agent Mickey Cunningham with FSB Insurance in McKenzie, Tennessee can get you the coverage that's right for you. 352-2424 or on the web at fsbins.com. FSB Insurance is there when you need them the most. Power Supply of McKenzie has all your supplies for your home, farm, or industrial needs. Electrical and welding supplies, tools, drill bits, and cutting decks. If they don't have it, you don't need it. Power Supply of McKenzie, 2106 Cedar Street in McKenzie, Tennessee, serving Carroll County for over 40 years. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturday, 7 to 12. Call them at 731-352-2084.
Gonna do the two-step, then cowboy boogie. Grab a sweetheart and spin out with them. Do the hold down and get into it.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Southern Chiropractic second quarter. Gleason leads 14-7. We got 4:40 left in it, and West Carroll, we look like it's about second and goal at the 6,
Hey,
maybe.
this is a little bit changed from the Brewston game as far as the penalties go, right?
Oh, and we are in the Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair Red Zone. Call them at 418-0325. Shingle or metal roof for your home. Rubber and other commercial roofing for your business.
Fake, handoff, outside 41. That's the first penalty of the game. Jay Long on the carry, the very first penalty of the night at 4:33 mark of the second quarter.
Modern Dry Cleaners penalty located at 2222 Cedar Street in McKenzie or 2058 South 1st Street in Milan. 352-2514. Give them a call. I know I talked about that earlier, but I don't know what. I thought somebody said a penalty earlier, but whatever else. They got an extra wash.
Yeah.
They got a free wash.
So after the hole, that's going to set West Carroll back. And it's going to push it back on to West Carroll on second and goal here as they'll have it.
That's a bit of a bummer.
At about the 17, I think. 17-yard line. Moon gives off 21. Lee breaks a tackle up the middle. He cuts it back inside.
He's still up.
He is still churning his feet.
It looks like they gave him forward progress. Going to be about at the 8-yard line.
Gain of 9.
Isaac Denton and Braden Witherspoon on the tackle for Gleason.
Third and goal for West Carroll. Ball's at the...
It's like about the 8.
8, it appears. Third and goal at the 8.
And considering where he's standing, could even be the 6.
Yeah, it's close to the 7.
Yeah,
it's in between. It's almost. And now we've got a FSB insurance timeout has been called by Gleason. Back in a moment, WarEagleRadio.com.
We are FSB Insurance, one of the largest independent agencies in West Tennessee since 1897. We have access to many carriers versus having just one rate. Insurance can be confusing and frustrating to all of us. Let us help and discover why others have stood by us for so long. FSB Insurance, 352-2424.
Online at fsbins.com and also on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+. Lighten your load with a partner you can depend on. FSB Insurance.
Max Camel Connection at 31 Broad Street in downtown Atwood has everything you need for your next hunting trip. From clothing to archery, deer hunting, and even waterfowl supplies. Plus, they even have an indoor archery range to help you get that bow and arrow pointed in the right direction. Call 731-662-7181 or stop by Max Camel Connection to see for yourself all of the great products they have to get you a step above that amateur hunting status. Max Camel Connection is open 9 to 6 Monday through Saturday, or visit their website, maxcamelonline.com.
I need a cup of coffee and a cup
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. 3:41 left in this Southern Chiropractic second quarter. Adam?
14-7. Gleason leads it. West Carroll driving. Moon keeps it. He stopped and met.
Maybe a yard loss. Mason Fazell on the tackle for Gleason. I think he lost one, right?
I think so, too. So 4th and goal at the 8. And now here we go. What do you come up with here on 4th and goal?
I don't know. I think it's at about the 6-yard line, Adam. The way it's looking.
I think the possibility here of a play fake, maybe roll Moon outside and see if he can run it, and if not, maybe a throw option. I don't know. Just an idea. That's what they're going to do. Moon's going to take off. He's going to try to get there. He flips it.
Oh!
And it's incomplete. Officials, Coach Morris wanted a flag, but to no avail.
Wow.
And Gleason takes over on offense, 1st and 10.
There was some contact early, but I don't think it was catchable. Where he threw the ball, it wasn't catchable.
Do you feel like he could have just turned right and went straight through
I
that?
think he could have just maybe kept it and just – but you got to make a split decision, and that's very hard to do in game speed. He thought about running it to the outside, but the problem is if he needed 2 or 3 yards, maybe, sure. But he needed 8. I just don't think he thought he could have got 8. It just wasn't enough there. Wasn't enough room there. Gleason's going to take over. Gleason's got to go a long way of the field now. 1st and 10 at their own 8, so they've got to go 92 yards here, and West Carroll needs to pin them here and does not need to let Gleason out of this hole before half. Handoff right up the seam. And I did not see the ball carrier.
Seth Edwards on the tackle for West Carroll. I believe the 5, Isaac Denton.
Yep, Denton on the carrier. And it's going to be a gain of about 4. 2nd down and 6 for Gleason. Ball's going to be spotted at the 12-yard line for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 6 for Gleason at their own 12 as we approach 2:20 to play here. Southern Chiropractic second quarter, and right now Gleason is in control of the game 14-7 with the lead. Crochet is very slick, and he just slipped and fell. He's very good at faking that.
What, a yard out of that?
He's very good at faking that. Looked like the guy, the other running back had it, and he just kept it. His play fakes are very good. Crochet keeps it, as Jonathan mentioned.
Hey, and that's 3rd down right there. So
he gained a yard.
Defense. I mean, that right there wasn't West Carroll's defense.
Yeah.
But still, it's still solid.
You'll take it. You'll take it.
Oh, yeah, you'll take it.
Now, 3rd.
Now the defense.
5-ish, 6. That's fine. Yeah, 3rd and about 6. It's about in between. And now Gleason's going to go here at their own 12. We've got 1:30 to play here. Gleason football deep in their own territory. Gleason 14, West Carroll 7. Crochet drops, rolls, throws, pass over the middle. It is going to be incomplete.
He was on the ground before he
good call. He trapped it.
That was a catch on the ground. What do you call that? That was a gopher catch.
A gopher.
That was a gopher catch.
45 intended receiver Austin Clark. 4th and 6, and now what Gleason didn't want, they have to snap it deep almost with their punter here at the goal line almost. And they did not want this. If you're Gleason inside a minute, now you take a risk of a safety, a block kick. A lot of things can happen bad for Gleason. And as I said, a lot of things can happen bad, and it just did. It went out of the end zone. That's a safety. It should be a safety. 2 points.
West Carroll's going to get 2 out of that.
2 points for West Carroll, so that's 14-9, and West Carroll gets the ball.
That was my question. Do they get the ball?
Yes,
okay,
West Carroll gets the ball now.
Where?
Gleason will have to kick off at their own 20.
So they're going to have to punt
just
it.
like a kickoff.
Okay.
Actual kickoff.
I got you. All right.
But it'll be at the own 20 instead of the usual 35. That's the difference.
These last little bit down here.
Yeah. Oh, that's, as I said, that's why I brought that up.
Crazy turn of
events.
That was
the difference.
But good for West Carroll.
Yes, that was big fortune for West Carroll.
Yeah.
And Gleason, it turned quickly.
It kind of turned for the negative really quick on Gleason. Adam, let's take a 30-second break. We'll be back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Finch's Cottage House Florist, right behind Bodkin Funeral Home in Milan, not only has flowers for weddings, funerals, and all occasions, but they have gifts too, such as poems, throws, angels, and figurines as well. The staff at Finch's Cottage House Florist will help you get the right floral arrangement and the proper gift to fit your exact need. Call them at 731-662-7500 for all your floral needs. Plus, you can like and share Finch's Cottage House Florist on Facebook.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Minute 18 left in the Southern Chiropractic second quarter. Gleason leads 14-9 after that safety right there in the end zone. Adam?
Yep, on a safety, you get 2 points, and that's the reward for getting a safety. You get the 2 points and the football. So this is a turn of events. And Gleason has to kick at their own 20.
It's a low kick.
Low kick. West Carroll almost didn't pick it up in time. They do now. Across the 50, across the 45. Breaking it outside near the 40. That's 41 on the return, Jay Long.
What a bring back right there, Adam. Number 4, Kirsten Gustafson.
You've got to go quickly.
Yeah.
You can do it, but you've got 1:10, so that ain't much time. You're going to have to go very quickly now. You can't take a lot of time on the play calling and getting to the line of scrimmage. If you get in the middle of the field and you don't stop the clock, you got to either use a timeout or spike it quickly because you don't have time. And Gleason gets the ball to start the third quarter. Keep that in mind. So this is very important because Gleason will get it when we come back from halftime. This is very important to
do
score.
something with this.
This is very important to score something here. Lee keeps it outside, across the 40, down near the 35-yard line. He's going to gain 6.
Caden Jones on the stop for Gleason. And it'll be second down and what, about 5?
I'm not sure if there's any timeouts or not, but they are going to have to hurry quickly. It's under 50 seconds now. They're going to have to go very quickly, still needing 35 yards to score. 18.
And he slips.
That's going to be Jade Milton on the carry, and there's the timeout, I think. Timeout. FSB Insurance timeout has been called by West Carroll. We'll take it with them to see if West Carroll can score when we come back. 30-second message, WarEagleRadio.com.
You ever think you're going to save money by fixing your electrical problems yourself? That's a great idea. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, you can try it yourself, or you can call James Trevathan. James Trevathan of Trevathan Electrical Services in McKenzie, 731-234-5879. They do everything: residential, commercial, video security, generators, and solar installation. Trevathan Electrical Services are licensed and insured, so no job is too big or too small. Call them today. Or yeah, you can try it yourself. Ouch. And they do small trenching jobs now.
Gonna put her feet back on the path of righteousness, and then God bless America again. And you never did think that.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. 40 seconds left in the Southern Chiropractic second quarter. Call them at 535-3205.
Well, 14-9, Gleason leads it. And West Carroll's got the football with 40 seconds to play. After the safety, if you just joined us, West Carroll picked up a safety. Moon throws over the middle. It is incomplete.
Right through his hands.
Intended for number 21. That's Malik Lee.
Isaac Denton on the coverage for Gleason.
Matt Hudgens is listening in. He said right now McKenzie is leading Chester County 21-0. That's a score of interest.
Wow, interesting.
And we'll have more scores for everybody later.
I'll get them pulled up here for halftime as well.
So McKenzie beats Huntington last week, and now they're beating Chester County 21-0 tonight. So they're off to a good start this season, it appears. West Carroll's off to a 1-0 start after the win last week with Brewston. They're trying to combat that tonight, but they've got their hands full with Gleason. Moon outside across the 30. Drug down. There's a late flag. There's a late flag, and Coach Morris likes it. That was the proper call. Horse collar on Gleason, proper call. The White Hat had the best view of that. He was behind the play. The other refs were shielded, and that's going to be a first down.
Modern Dry Cleaners penalty, Adam. Call them at 352-2514, and that'll be a Carroll Bank and Trust first down.
Yeah, proper call. You could see the horse collar from here. And like I said, I think the White Hat's the one that threw that flag.
From a mile away.
Well, but he had the best view because he was behind it, and the other guys weren't in a good angle to see it.
I'll give the referee a good hand. He's got a good arm on that. I bet you he threw it 15 yards.
He did.
Did he not?
And so after the horse collar penalty.
Is that a 15-yard?
Yes.
Wow.
That's going to push it 1st and 10 for West Carroll, and it's going to push the football at the 12 of Gleason with 25 seconds. Oh, boy. So you basically got time for about 2 or 3 plays maybe here.
Nah, just go for a touchdown, first shot.
Moon looks outside, pitches. That's 41.
And I think that's without a shoe as well.
That's going to be Jay Long. They've got to hurry. So they stop the clock. Now they stop it to check on the chains. They've signaled first down. 2-yard line, gain of 10. They've got to hurry up. Now the White Hat's going to kill the play and blow it dead. And West Carroll is going to burn an FSB Insurance timeout.
Just keep it here, Adam.
I think it's their last. I believe it's their last timeout.
What a crazy turn of events here, Adam. This has been nuts here.
Tough on the run there. You could have went to the line and spiked it, which spiking the ball stops the clock and saved that timeout, but
But
he
they
was
weren't
trying
enough people there. I don't think,
they
to
didn't
it
get to
all.
the line. Yeah, and so it would have been an illegal procedure because not everybody would have been set. So that would have cost us 5 yards. So Coach Morris thought, well, I'm just going to use a timeout here, and probably a good move with 11 seconds.
We're what? First and goal at the 1?
2, 1, yeah, somewhere right in that area.
Man,
So now I believe West Carroll's out of timeouts. You get 3.5. I think that's it. Pretty sure that's their last one. So
is that what you're showing, Don?
I
That's their
know for
last
sure
timeout?
they've
I
used
think
2, so I think so. But West Carroll, if that's out of their timeouts, you know the options now. If you don't score, you don't really have time to spike it. So
now what
if
do
you
you
run,
feel
you
like
better score.
What do you
Yeah.
feel like you should do on this one, Adam? Just push forward.
Push forward if I think if you're Moon, but we're going to see if in fact you are out of timeouts, you've got to score because you don't have time, Jonathan, to run another play unless a penalty. So you've got to score here, and I don't think he made it. Moon keeps it. They got to spike it. They've got to spike the ball. They're going to run out of time. That's it. 0, and Coach Morris can't believe it. He's very frustrated right now. We go to halftime. Gleason 14, West Carroll 9. Stay tuned for the halftime show presented by Centennial Bank when we come back after this 2-minute message. Your halftime score, Gleason 14, West Carroll 9. Tough way to end the first half for West Carroll. Back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Are you looking to work for a great company with great benefits, health, dental, and vision insurance, 401k with company match, and profit sharing, plus new hire bonuses and recruitment bonuses? Haven Steel Products in McKenzie specializes in forgings, hot forming, springs, powder coating, tillage products, heat treating, and rotary cutters. Haven Steel is looking to hire for all shifts, $1 per hour shift differential for second shift, $500 sign-on bonus, and more. For more information, visit havensteel.com or to apply, stop by 570 Highway 22 in McKenzie.
Whether it's a car accident, storm damage, or a fire, when the unthinkable happens, it doesn't matter if you saved money in 15 minutes. In this moment, it doesn't matter if your neighbor has the same insurance that you do. In this moment, what matters is that your independent insurance agent and the company that stands behind them have you covered. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Your local auto owner agency is Maddox Insurance. They're here to meet all your insurance needs. Visit online at maddoxinsurance.com. Do you need business or individual taxes filed? Do you need payroll and bookkeeping services or even management advice? If you answered yes to any of these, then you need to see John S. Wright, Certified Public Accountant. With offices on East Main in Huntington and Cedar Street in McKenzie, Wright CPA Firm is there to help you with all your accounting needs. With over 25 years of experience, they're your hometown CPA doing business with hometown people. Call today in Huntington, 986-5700 or McKenzie, 393-0124.
If fresh, homemade, hand-patted burgers and the best Southern eating is what you're looking for, well, look no further than downtown Atwood at Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill. Just across the street from Max Camo Connection, you'll find the best sweet tea on the block, a tasty Southern breakfast, appetizers, sandwiches, chicken, and more. Call ahead for takeout at 731-662-3770 or come on in, sit a while, and enjoy some good Southern eating. For hours and more information, visit Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill on Facebook.
Thought you'd change the weather, start a little storm, make a little rain. But I'm gonna do one better, hide the sun until you pray. I'm a tornado, looking for a soul to take.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network, Centennial Bank Halftime Show. Call the main branch at 731-669-3900 to visit them online at mycentennial.bank. Locations in Tresvant, Bolivar, Rutherford, Three-Way, McKenzie, Trenton, Medina, Middleton, and Tude, Henderson and Adamsville. Checking, savings, loans, debit cards, online banking, and smartphone app. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Adam, halftime score 14-9. Gleason leads. And let's take a look at our first half stats, shall we?
Sure. Let's do score by quarter. Okay. West Carroll won the first quarter 7-6, and then Gleason won the second quarter 8-2, with that safety being the oddball. Your score at half, Gleason 14, West Carroll 9, and what a first half it's been so far. It's a Gleason team that, what I've seen, Coach Noah Lampkin's tough. They came to play football tonight on the road.
Yeah.
And it's a defensive game, too. I'm going to talk more about that later
It's been a crochet game.
A crochet game. As I said, he's solid.
Tell you what, you can't just hit him. You got to tackle him.
You got to tackle him. Yeah.
You got to bring him down.
And we'll talk more about that in a bit. We're going to go over the stats first. For West Carroll, Jay Long, 6 carries for 21 yards. Malik Lee, 7 carries for 75 yards. Xander Moon, 17 carries, 68 yards. And Jaden Milton, 2 carries for -3. I think Milton, it's going to get there. I think he'll be there eventually, guys. Just got to give him some time. He's a freshman. I mean, he's got to give him some time. He's still got 3 more years after this year, so just give him some time. I think he'll be able to incorporate good into this offense. The stats are not showing it.
Do you think they'll slide Seth
Edwards
in on offense in the second quarter?
I believe in the second half they could, yes.
He played mostly defense in the first
half. He did, and that's a good point you brought up.
Yeah, I mean,
I feel like that's something that Coach Morris
maybe something in their back pocket there he didn't know.
And it may be.
He could receive.
It's a game of adjustments.
Yeah.
And I felt like West Carroll just could not end drives. They were 0 of 2 on 4th down conversions, or actually 1 of 3. They made 1 out of 3 4th down conversions, and then there at the end, they just got down to the 1 and ran out of time. And I think Coach Morris was trying to use his plays correctly and tried to call all of his timeouts. They didn't have any at the end.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, it's
and that's tough. As I said, if you don't score, you're.
They don't have those people that the pros have managing.
No,
I mean, they play 30 seconds for 20 minutes.
And what's tough is as well when you get down in high school football like that, Don. There's really no room to throw the ball. You're on the 2-yard line. So there's no room to pass the ball. So Gleason knew almost what was coming, and it was either score or – and West Carroll tried to get up there and get set, but they couldn't get there. It just – that if they had 10 more seconds, I think maybe it'd been close, but just not enough time. Let's talk about the stats for Gleason. Crochet has been solid in the first half. He's had 6 carries for 58 yards. Denton, 5 carries for 48 yards. Receiving the ball, Gustafson, 1 catch for 14 yards. Defensively, let's go over defensive stats for Gleason because I thought their defense was decent overall. Caden Jones, 5 solo tackles, 4 assists. Wow, what a first half he had. Johnson with 3 solo tackles. Hodges with 3 solo tackles. Witherspoon with 3 tackles, solo, 3 assists. So you add them up 6. Fazell with 2 tackles. Clark with 2 solo. Gustafson with 4. It just seemed like you see the balance. I mean, team
defensively,
effort.
they're really solid.
They are.
They are.
They are. And I think
West Carroll's got a couple of good runners that can run plays by you.
Yeah,
but they do. They're not getting it tonight.
And I'm going to tell you, they'll get a step, and then it's like they just can't get that extra half yard at yard all night. West Carroll's just been a half a yard to yard short all night.
It's going to be, for West Carroll, it's going to be a second half of adjustments.
It is.
They're going to have to adjust quite a bit.
And I'm anxious to see what West Carroll comes out with, what Coach Dixon, offensive coordinator, Coach Morris, Coach Andrew Lanham, defensive coordinators, have in store for Gleason in the second half. Because Jonathan, Don, like we've talked about, it's going to be a game of adjustments. And right now, Gleason doesn't have a major upper hand. And keep in mind another thing. You start the second half, Gleason gets the football.
Yep.
So
did you get into West Carroll's?
Let's get into West Carroll's defensive stats. Well, that's what we got to get to defense. And honestly, that's where it's been West Carroll has 5 or 6 guys with 1 tackle. Several guys with 1 tackle. Martinez, Walters, Atkins, Wyckoff, Jaden Morris, Hayden Holly, Seth Edwards, all with 1 tackle.
And that one with Martinez was a touchdown saving run back on a kickoff.
It was, and that's and passing the ball, West Carroll's tried 10 passes. Moon is 5 of 10 in the air tonight for 54 yards. Let's talk about receivers. Jay Long has 2 catches for 15 yards. Lee, 2 for 9. Wyckoff, 1 for 30. The plays have been there, it seems like. The plays have been there passing the football. It seems like we've had guys open. We just have been able to finish plays. And I think that's going to be Coach Morris's speech at half. We are playing decent, but we've got to finish the plays off. And I think that's one thing he's preaching. Finish the play. Finish the tackle. Defensively, you can't just hit Crochet up top, Don.
No, you You got to take his legs out and then hit him at the top too. So,
yeah. You've got 3 wipeouts, don't you? You really do, because how many times have we seen him bounce off people tonight? A bunch.
Off several times.
And I'm gonna tell you something,
I mean, that first drive they had when they got the ball back after we scored.
Yeah.
2 plays, they scored.
And Jonathan, Don, Jonathan, we talked to Coach Morris Wednesday night about this game and how he said, remember the first thing he said, if we think this is going to be a cakewalk, we're badly mistaken. That's the first thing he said. We're badly mistaken. And he knew what challenge this game was going to be. And now, you go into the Brewston game last week where correct me if I'm wrong, Dom, and I'm pretty sure the score was tied at half. It was dead tied, if I remember correctly, at Brewston. Well, tonight we find ourselves.
Oh, yeah, it was 12, yeah.
And tonight we find ourselves down. How do you think now you have to go in as a coach? It's psychologically, it's a game of adjustments now. I mean, it's just that you've got to be able to do a few things. Maybe Seth Edwards, we'll see if they incorporate him some. Maybe
you see by the stats there. I mean, the defense is going to have to step up.
Yeah, defensively, it's going to be a big key in this first half.
Adam, let's take a look at our players of the first half. Max Casual, just across the street from Max Camel Connection in downtown Atwood. Call them at 662-7181, open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6. Who you got for Gleason and West Carroll, your Max Casual players of the first half?
Senior, 18, Colton Crochet for Gleason, no doubt. Quarterback, DB, he was all over the field. You've got to give it to him for Gleason. I just don't think there's any question. Although, as Don always talks about, we talk about honorable mention sometimes. You may think I'm crazy. I give it to the whole Gleason defense.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, every one of them. Every one of them.
You had, like you said, you had 6, 7.
You had 6 or 7 with 4 tackles. The stats don't lie. It's unbelievable. So, honorable mention.
Not the Gleason team we've seen before.
No. This is a hard-nosed, tough-minded Noah Lampkins team. Now, for Coach Morris's team, I'm going with number 21, a junior running back, Malik Lee.
Some of the brick walls he's hit and went right around them has been crazy tonight.
It has.
I tell you what, he made a scary play on that kickoff after the safety, catching that ball on the 39.
Yeah.
Or that might have been the punt.
The punt, yes, the punt.
It was
the punt.
Yeah.
The punt. Yeah, I knew what you're talking about. The punt.
He had a couple people right around him, and he caught it. And
where he went,
still ground out.
That was the one
3
Jonathan
yards.
commented. Yes, we all commented and noticed.
Yeah.
Yes, he grinded it for
that's
5+ yards.
That's still scary. I mean, a punt that you don't have to catch.
Oh, it was very scary.
Yeah.
You have to give them 2 yards.
You try and catch it, and you lose possession.
You have to give them 2 yards, Jonathan. They basically gave him 2, and that was it.
All right, Adam, we're going to step away, take about a 2-minute message. We'll come back and take a look at our area scores and get your keys to the second half. And want to say welcome to R&R Towing out of Lavinia, one of our newest sponsors here on the War Eagle Radio Network. And this is their son, Zach Smith's son, Jack, with this next ad commercial right here. So back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Oh, no. How am I supposed to get this to the shop?
I know. You can call R&R Towing, family owned and operated by John and Zach Smith, located in Lavinia, Tennessee.
R&R Towing. They're available 24/7 and service Carroll, Madison, Gibson, and all the surrounding counties. They do lockouts, wreck sites, breakdowns, tractors, and anything that'll fit on that truck. They also work with most insurances. Located at 1180 Teacher Road in Lavinia. Give them a call at 731-343-1165.
R&R Towing. Give us a call and we'll come pick you up.
Where can you get plate lunches throughout the week, or even a hot deli featuring hamburgers, chicken strips, cheese sticks, fish, and more? Hometown Grocery and Deli, 5615 Main Street in Macklemoresville, Tennessee. Hometown Grocery is a true country store that has a hardware section along with a fully stocked grocery store. And their deli and butcher shop can supply you with all your tailgating needs. Open Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 6, or Saturday, 7 to 6. Give them a call at 731-535-3236. In need of banners or signs, both large and small, call Copies Unlimited in Milan, Tennessee. Copies Unlimited is a full commercial printing service that can print full-color ads, business cards, signs, banners, and more to get the word out about your new or growing business. They can make you the perfect sign or banner that will attract the most attention, made of paper or vinyl, any size or any color. Call today, 731-723-7886. Copies Unlimited, home of the really nice guy.
For over 100 years, the Centennial Bank
Bank family has been there when you needed them. Whether starting a new business, buying a new home, or opening a new checking account, your friends at Centennial Bank are there to provide the best banking experience for you. Stop by your local branch or visit their website at mycentennial.bank. Centennial Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network, Centennial Bank Halftime Show. Visit them online at mycentennial.bank. Call them at 669-3900, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Adam, a quick shout out. Larry and Linda Cherry listening all the way from Lancaster, Texas. So we appreciate them checking in with us and tuning in. And so we appreciate all of our listeners, all of our sponsors. They're good to us, Adam. They're very good to us. We appreciate everybody.
Hey,
Adam,
everybody's good to us.
Yes. Let's take a look at some of the area scores. I'm going to look at the app first. Huntington over Southside 18-7. That's showing at halftime. USJ over Union City at halftime 21-0. That's a crazy score right there. Let's see. Jackson Christian up over St. George 10-7. That's showing in the second quarter. Crockett County over Ripley 7-0. That's still showing in the first quarter. That's all I see on that side of the deal. Let's see. Did I mention Hardin County 35, Adamsville 0? That's showing in the second quarter. McKenzie 21, Chester County 0. That's showing at halftime. Let's see. Decatur County 10, Lexington 7. Some of these I may have already read. I can't remember. Hickman County 42, Perry County 0. That's showing at halftime. Not seeing the Gibson County, Stewart County. Let's see. Who else? Covington 35, Northside 0. Dyersburg 39 over Dyer County 7. That's showing in the third quarter. Still looking at them. Still looking. Trying to find Crockett County 14, Ripley 0. Who else are we hunting for, Adam? I can't remember all of them.
Huntington Southside.
Was that our game of the week?
Yes.
I think I said that one. Huntington 12, Southside 7. I think I picked Huntington, right?
Well,
Didn't I pick Huntington?
It's a long,
Adam, check your sheet over there. Didn't I pick Huntington?
Yeah, it's
is that right?
A long way to go there.
I mean, but is that right? Yes. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
He's a mess. Hey, long way to go.
That's what I thought. So, are we not going to put 3 minutes back on the clock?
No, we're playing.
No, we're playing. Hey, by golly, let's go. Adam, let's get your keys to the second half.
Hey,
go.
This is a lot better than Brewston. This is moving. This game.
Let's get it going. Keys to the second half.
I'm going to say defensively, it's gonna be imperative that West Carroll steps up defensive adjustments. I think that's going to be one big key. And finish drives. You just got to finish plays on offense. Lee, Moon, Jay Long, you just got to finish runs and convert on fourth down. West Carroll's 1 of 3 on fourth down so far in this game, and we're about ready to start this second half here.
We're ready to go for the Hudgens Appliance and Repair third quarter. They carry Maytag, Amana, and Whirlpool. Hudgens Appliance and Repair located at 45 Broadway Street on the square in McKenzie. Open Monday through Thursday, 9 to 5. Call them at 352-5090 or 676-2456. If we keep having too many modern dry cleaners penalties, we're going to have Hudgens Appliance and Repair. I can tell you that, because we haven't had a whole lot, but
one
had a couple in the last little bit right there.
Yeah, 1 or 2 penalties the whole night. That's been it.
All right, Adam, I'm ready to go. Let's get back to action, my friend.
Hey, let's start this third quarter.
Do it.
As Gleason 14, West Carroll 9, and Gleason football to start this second half.
That's the bummer right there. I wish we could have done something with that down there.
That hurts. Now you've got to get a stop, I think, this first drive. 25 on the run back for Gleason, I believe it's Drake Lovell.
44 on the stop for West Carroll. It's going to be Alex Christian.
And Gleason will take over on offense to start this second half, as they'll have it 1st and 10. As they'll spot this football, it appears, at the 36. 1st and 10, Gleason at the 36. As the Bulldogs will start out of the shotgun. Quarterback Crochet, high snap. Crochet's going to keep it. He'll sweep it out right side. He will get out of bounds to stop the clock. Pushed out by 41.
Jay Long and also Seth Edwards kind of pushing him out of bounds there.
No gain on the play, it appears. 2nd and 10 still. Ball spotted still at around the 36 or so. As Gleason will come out. You saw a little bit of mix and a little run pass mix the first half for Gleason. They threw the ball about what we thought they would, but they're a dangerous team. Play action, fake, no, handoff. It's going to be number 25.
24, Nate Wyckoff on the tackle for West Carroll.
And Hudgens Appliance and Repair. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
Did I not say that? I got it on my chart. I'm not sure. IDK.
So Hudgens Appliance Repair McKenzie open 9 to 5. Call Matt Hudgens, 676-2456.
That's what I got on my chart. I may have skipped over it. IDK. It's been a crazy go-go night. You got to understand, I'm trying to run this, the board. We got the YouTube feed. It's nuts.
Gleason with the 3rd and 8. And around the 38. 18, Crochet rolls out to his right. He tries to throw it. No, he's not. Yes, he does. He throws it incomplete.
Hey, he was being pressured quite well.
That's the key. 41,
Jay
pressure.
Long on the coverage.
Long. Yeah. He was the difference on the coverage. Now, decision for Gleason. If you're Gleason, I don't even think you consider even trying to go for this, and they're going to punt, it appears. Safe move, up 14-9.
Come on, go for it.
Yeah, that's true.
We need a bullet return.
The way special teams has been tonight, both ways, both teams has given up some big returns, so you never know what could transpire here if you're Gleason. Watch out for a fake, although I highly doubt they would gamble up 14-9, and they're not.
Kick.
And it's a good punt. Brought in by number 41. Lost a shoe
Is
up the sideline.
Is that not the second time he's lost the shoe?
That's Jay Long.
Wasn't he the same one that lost the shoe down here? I think so. He needs an extra shoestring. All right, so on the stop for Gleason, that's going to be Aaron Lawson, Adam. Hey, I think he was the one that lost the shoe down here, I swear. So
up the right sideline, Long's pushed out of bounds.
Where are they going to mark it at?
West Carroll will have it at the 46-yard line.
Wow.
10:44 to play here, third quarter. Hudgens Appliance and Repair, the sponsor. He's got Maytag. He's got a Mana. He's got a lot of different stuff.
Got some of that Whirlpool.
This is Moon. Rolls out left side. He throws, lofts it, incomplete. Too much air on it. He was looking for 6. Dalen Drassel, the sophomore. No gain, second down, 10 yards to go for West Carroll. Ball spotted at their own 46-yard line. As 10:37 remaining here in this third quarter. If you just joined us, WarGoRadio.com, the Mix LR smartphone app, or audio now call 605-475-5867.
Or YouTube.com/War Eagle Radio Network.
Moon and
spread the word.
Modern Dry Cleaners penalty. Those have been few and far between tonight.
Modern Dry Cleaners, 2222 Cedar Street in McKenzie, 7:30 to 5, or 2058 South First Street in Milan, 8 to 5. They're behind the football stadium. Call them at 352-2514. They've even got wedding dress cleaning and preservation, Adam.
Well, Coach Morris wanted to limit the penalties from last week. He definitely has done that. One of the few mistakes that's been made tonight as far as penalties go for West Carroll. It's been a very hard-nosed game both ways. Moon will keep it. Play fake. He's going to get outside. He's across the 46. He's going to twirl and get near midfield.
I think a gain of about 9 or 10 yards.
Yeah,
Adam.
correct. He'll get 9. He's at midfield. After a 9-yard gain, as Jonathan said, Don, it's going to bring up third down. And it's going to be 6, 3rd and 6 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at midfield. And so you're kind of at the middle of the field here where, you're almost to the point of you've got to be thinking about the way both teams are struggling defensively to make plays. Is it 4-down territory? I almost think it is regardless here if you make it or not. Now he's got a big decision to make here. Moon did not make it. He needed 6 and he got 2. 4th and 4 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at the Gleason 48.
Caden Jones on the stop at him for Gleason.
Decision time for Coach Morris. I think you're going for it here.
Go for it.
But I tell you what, if you go for it, the old saying goes, you better make it, because if you don't, you're going to give Gleason great field position and a lot of momentum here. So this is very important play. This is sports is all a game of momentum, and this is a big play for momentum's sake. They hand it off. 40. He's going to get the first down and more. Across the 40 to 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5.
Man, down about 2 yards short.
Don called it. Seth Edwards with a huge gain.
Hey, that is a Carroll Bank and Trust first down. And, Adam, we are in the Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair red zone.
Gain of 46, Don, for Seth Edwards, as West Carroll Edwards with the misdirection sweep, left side, gets down to the 2-yard line.
2-yard line, yeah.
First and goal, West Carroll at the Gleason 2. Clock ticking. 9:25 to play here. Man in motion. 41 long, up the middle. He is in, and it is a Subway touchdown for West Carroll. And Jay Long, and West Carroll now is back in front.
Remember, you can order online at Subway.com and the Subway smartphone app. They've got specials changing daily on the app. Dine in, carry out, or drive through. Subway.
Fresh is what we do.
And that was fresh right there. 1-point lead here now by West Carroll. So, Adam, you still look back at that just before halftime. That could be a different story. We could be up by 2, 2 touchdowns right now.
Here's another score of interest. Trenton 21, and I'll tell you that in a minute.
That fell apart.
2-point conversion is no good. Your score, West Carroll 15, Gleason 14. Let's take a 1-minute message on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair services all of West Tennessee with all your roofing needs. Metal or shingle roof for your home, also rubber and other commercial roofing for your business. Plus, most home repair needs from ceilings to floors, the front porch to your back deck, and a 10% labor discount for all seniors, military, or emergency personnel. Visit Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair on Facebook or call Bobby Whitmore for more info at 731-418-0325.
Hudgens Appliance and Repair in McKenzie has been in business for over 21 years. Contact owner Matt Hudgens for all your local appliance needs, whether you want your current appliance repaired or you're in the market for something new. They carry Maytag, Amana, and Whirlpool. Hudgens Appliance and Repair is located at 45 Broadway Street on the square in McKenzie. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Call them at 731-352-5090 or 731-676-2456.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Hudgens Appliance and Repair third quarter. Call them at 731-352-5090 or 676-2456. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5.
What is it with Seth Edwards in the big plays?
Son, I like it.
Won the game at Brewston, and then the difference in the game here. On the kickoff return, Gleason will bring the ball back across the 40, out near the 41-yard line.
Malik Lee and Hunter Walters on the tackle for West Carroll on that one. 9:16 left in the Hudgens Appliance and Repair third quarter, 15-14. West Carroll with a 1-point lead.
Gleason with the football, 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. As 9:16 to play, and now it's a new game, and guess what? It's anybody's game now. Now it's just kind of like the Brewston game. It's just going to be a grind the second half.
Whew.
Breaking it out. What a hard-nosed run.
That's a bullet.
Like a jet. Denton on the carry, and boy, I tell you what, number 5, Isaac Denton's been a good-looking athlete.
Hunter Walters on the stop for West Carroll, but they're going to get the first down out of that. Man, that kid's a bullet.
Gained on of 12, and I tell you what, Denton is like lightning bolt.
Right? Don't say lightning. We had lightning last night. It didn't get close enough to stop the game, but
really?
Yeah, oh yeah. About the third quarter here last night, man, you looked over there toward Treasure and just go, boom. It was a big lightning. But that's the only one I've seen, so we don't want that tonight.
No, none tonight, I don't think. It's going to be number 5 on the carry, Isaac Denton. Gain of 3.
Nick Andre on the stop for West Carroll.
Second down, 7 yards to go for Gleason. Line of scrimmage will be the West Carroll 44-yard line. 8:30 to play here. Second down, and it's going to be 7 yards to go for Gleason. Ball spotted at the West Carroll 44. 15-14, West Carroll in front after the Seth Edwards touchdown run. Another long run tonight. Slant pass, incomplete.
That was a bullet.
Hey, a low bullet.
What do you call that in baseball, Adam? A worm burner? That was a worm burner right there.
Good coverage on the outside by West Carroll 16. That's Hunter Walters in coverage. That's going to bring up,
hey,
3rd and 7.
That could have been big right there, Gleason.
Oh, yeah. If Crochet gets that here to here.
He was open.
A little bit higher up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there in his wheelhouse. I mean,
it comes down about his knees.
Slant pass is hard to stop.
Double reverse.
Double reverse, correct. West Carroll did a good job sniffing that out. Gleason didn't make it. And I didn't see the ball handler.
56, Jaden Morris on the stop for West Carroll.
Tw 25, Drake Love on that last carry on the double reverse. 4th and a long 4 for Gleason. Ball spotted right around the 42, it appears. And it's going to be a timeout, I believe.
Nobody knows.
Let's see. We thought so there for a second.
I think one of the Gleason players is a little addled, just a little bit.
Now the official, the white hat, winds the clock, and here we go. Clock running. 4th and 4. Gleason's going for it. Another big 4th down play in the game. We've had several of these both ways. It seems like the difference so far in the game is Gleason's been able to convert these. West Carroll hasn't. So now let's hope it's a little reversal here, and West Carroll can get a stop here on the 4th down play. Crochet, watch out for the slant. No, Crochet takes off like a bullet. He plunged forward, and I'm afraid the second effort may have got it for Crochet. I think
if they give him forward progress, he's got it.
Well, he got from this angle, he got it. But yep, 1st down Gleason. The signal's been made, Jonathan.
Wow.
Gain of 4.
Still a good effort there by West Carroll's defense.
The effort's unbelievable. So 1st and 10 Gleason. Ball's going to be spotted at around the 36-yard line of West Carroll. 6:50 to play here. Hudgens Appliance Repair, 3rd quarter. West Carroll 15, Gleason 14. Gleason driving down the field. This is a drive that has lasted probably over 3 minutes. Crochet keeps it across the 30. He is still on his feet and still going. Down to the 22. Gain of 13, Don. 1st down Gleason.
Nick Andre on the stop for West Carroll.
Boy, right now it's a battle of getting stops. And right now you see a team last year in Gleason that was just kind of seemed like they played as good in the first half last year, and then they wore out, if you remember last year. This year it's a lot different.
They're sending Jaden Morris off the field for something. Really not sure exactly what's going on.
Helmet came off. So
gotcha.
It comes off. You've got to come out one play.
Yeah. Okay.
So he's got to come out for a play. I believe 55 may have went in. I don't know. I saw Hunter Lindsay move around out there, so he might be in. I don't know. I saw him move.
Several listeners and watchers on both sides. Thank you to everybody.
Yes.
It means a lot.
Absolutely. It's been a good broadcast. 5 outside. That's Denton again. Who else? He's had a good night as well for Gleason.
Jay Long on the stop for West Carroll.
Another heart-stopping game is what we're about to see tonight. Another heart-stopper.
And you know, it's still fun win or lose on this.
Oh,
I
it
like
is.
these games like
It
this
is, yeah.
because even when we went into Gleason before on some of those years, I mean, you just run away from them, and it's still good for us.
It tests your character.
Yes, I believe so.
It's
Yeah.
your character builder to me. And the white hat, I thought signaled timeout Gleason. Now, I don't know. He's coming over to talk. And it may be a clock issue, and that's what he's going over to tell him that. And that's what I think might be the deal here, and we'll see.
Wonder what's happened. I don't know if it's done come unplugged, but Adam, let's step away. We'll take a message and be back after this on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Rogers Hydrant Service Incorporated is a family-owned and operated company located in the heart of West Tennessee. Their business stands on hard work and hands-on customer service. Whether you need hydrant flow testing, flushing and repairs, valve operation, hydrant painting, GPS mapping, backflow device testing and repair, or water main repairs, they're the complete hydrant company to serve all of your hydrant needs. Call Tim Rogers or Joey Cherry at 731-662-3700. Rogers Hydrant Service Incorporated, they know H2O.
Citizens Bank and Trust Company in Atwood, Tennessee is the bank for you if you're looking to be treated like family. When you need a loan, you want to talk directly to the bank's loan official and get immediate answers instead of waiting on a corporate level decision. Stop by 1359 West Main Street in Atwood, Tennessee to find out what loan best fits you at Citizens Bank and Trust Company. Online at citizensbankatwood.com or call 662-7171. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Watch it.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Hutchins Appliance and Repair third quarter. They're located on the Court Square in McKenzie. Not the Court Square, Broadway Street on the square in McKenzie. There's still a square, but it's not a Court Square. But anyways, we had a little clock situation, so they're trying to get that fixed up and squared away. So they're like the clock is moving, but yet it's stopping, and I don't know what's going on, Adam. So
I'm not sure what it is either.
You never know. You got to have a little bit of trouble with it here and there. So
when you're dealing with electronics, it's, you know how it is. I mean,
and it looked like the clock went. It just wasn't registering with it too. So I'm really not sure on that.
Yeah, I don't either. 5:14, we think, on the game clock pass. It's going to be caught. To Gustafson on the catch, gain of 4. Jonathan is working on the clock as well. He is a jack of all trades. And after a gain of 4, it's going to be third down and about 6 for Gleason. As the ball is going to be spotted at about the 21. On the run, that's going to be number 5. That's Denton on the carry. Wyckoff on the stop. Loss of 2. 4th and 8 for Gleason. And the crowd. Now the official has got the time down there on the field because I'm seeing him going. He's doing a good job. Hey, I see him. The clock is being kept right now on the field, so we can't tell you the time. It's got to be down to 2 minutes, I bet you. I guarantee it. Just a guess. I don't know. Probably. Close now. I don't know. 3. Probably. Yeah. Let's see now. 4th and 9 for Gleason. Crochet drops back. He's being pressured. He's going to take off. He throws. It is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Wow, he had 2 guys back there.
All right.
First,
so it would be a Carroll Bank and Trust first down for West Carroll now.
What? Hey, Jonathan, have you ever seen a game like this, though? What a game. I mean, it's been a good ball game. I mean, it's just been sketchy on your toes. They need to make it where it's not as, the this 1 point lead, I don't feel very comfortable right now. No, it would be nice if they could, as Don says, let's throw a few on the points. It'd be nice if they could score, get the 2-point conversion. That'd put them up 9, which would be a 2 possession. That's what would be nice, but scoreboard just went off. Now there it went back on. All right, now it's Reese. All right, now it's 35 seconds on the game clock. Now it's working. Lee, hands off. 5 on the stop, Denton. It's going to be second down and about 2 for West Carroll. Ball's going to be spotted out near the 32, I believe. Clock is about to run out here probably. This is probably the last play of the quarter, more than likely. Moon keeps.
I think they're keeping the clock now on the sideline because I don't think the clicker's working down there, Adam.
I don't think it is either. Moon's got the first down, gain of 2.
That'll be a Carroll Bank and Trust first down. Visit them online at carrollbank.com.
1st and 10, West Carroll. They'll have it out near the 30, 34.
So now they're saying put 3:30 on the clock.
It's going to be 34. That's going to be Jordan Morris.
Number 5, Isaac Denton on the tackle for West Carroll. And we have got a player down.
Now we've got an injury timeout or an official's timeout, however you want to call it, with 3:12. Let's step away and take some commercial break for our sponsors. We come back.
FSB Insurance in McKenzie, Tennessee offers coverage for your home, auto, life, health, farm, and your commercial business. Call FSB agent Mickey Cunningham at 731-352-2424 for more info.
Let FSB Insurance help you discover what others in West Tennessee have stood by since the late 1800s. We love to help you protect the things that mean the most. FSB Insurance at 15715 Highland Drive, McKenzie, or on the web at fsbins.com.
Yeah, the boys round here drinking that ice cold beer, talking about girls, talking about trucks, running them red dirt roads out, kicking up dust. The boys round here sending up a prayer to.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Hutchins Appliance and Repair, third quarter. I think we finally got the clock to working, Adam. 3:12 left in the third quarter, and
Jordan Morris was down for West Carroll, and Mason Fazell was down for Gleason. Fazell looked like he had a cramp. And number 5 as well, Denton. So it looked like had about 3 different players down there. Yeah, I have to say there's not been many stoppages in play tonight.
Hey, we had a ton last week.
Last week was just one stoppage after another. This game has had a great flow to it. 3 minutes to play here and counting. Clock running. Here in the third quarter, West Carroll 15, Gleason 14, 41 long on the carry on a second down and 6 play. He's going to pick up about 3. Third down, 3 yards to go for West Carroll.
Drake Lovell on the tackle for Gleason, Adam.
Ball is going to be spotted at the 41. And West Carroll now set up with another big third down. Here we go again, deep in their own territory. Yeah, you don't want to put yourself where you got to decide, do I go, do I not go on fourth down in your own territory. You need to make this here. Handoff Lee. He did get it. He breaks free across the 45, breaks it across midfield. Bodies flying everywhere. Lee's got the first down.
That'll be a Carroll Bank and Trust first down. Caden Jones one pushed him out of bounds for Gleason. Adam, what was our game of the week? What was that? What was that one? It was Huntington and Southside, wasn't it? Is that right?
Yeah.
Didn't I pick Huntington? Is that right?
Ball's going to be on the
Yes. Don't change the subject. I picked Huntington, right? Is that right? Check your stats over there.
1st and 10. West
Huntington
Carroll
leads 37 or 31-7. Just thought you'd like to know that. But check your paper over there. I think that's right.
So
they both picked Southside. I picked Huntington.
1st and 10. West Carroll. Ball's going to be spotted at the Gleason 46. Moon keeps it. Cross the 40 to the 35 to the 30. 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Mark it off. He's in. Subway touchdown for Xander Moon. 46 yards, Don. And that is a big touchdown.
Milan, Greenfield, Trenton, McKenzie, Dresden, Paris, and Medina. Dine in, carry out, drive through, order online at Subway.com and the Subway smartphone app. Is that fresh? Was that fresh?
It is.
That was fresh.
Definitely.
I like that. Fresh right there. All right, so
now
this is crazy.
Don, you get 2 though? If you get 2 and you make it, it's a 2-possession game. You go for 1, you make it, it's a 1-possession game. What do? He's going for 1. So regardless, it's going to be a 2-possession game, whether he makes it or not. So Gleason still out. That did not turn out real well.
Well, at least he saved it, and they didn't pick it up.
No good. The PAT's no good. It didn't even get the snap off. 21-14, so 7-point lead. Back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Big things are happening at Carroll Bank & Trust. We have officially launched our new suite of checking products, Twin Oaks Checking. We now have checking accounts that offer cashback rewards, interest-bearing accounts, ATM refunds, and additional benefits such as cell phone protection, shopping discounts, credit monitoring, and ID protection. We are sure to have an account that will suit you and your needs. Interested in learning more? Visit our website at carrollbank.com or give your local branch a call today. Carroll Bank & Trust, community banking, community caring, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
When you have a growing family, other things in your life start getting bigger too, like your home.
Can't wait for the new check! What?
And especially your bills.
That'll be $249.86.
Oh.
But with Allstate, the amount you can save is getting bigger too. Because right now, when you bundle coverage for your car, home, motorcycle, and more, you can save up to 30%.
Call your Gibson County Allstate agent, SNS Insurance in Milan, 731-686-8334.
We're back, 21-14. West Carroll leads it over Gleason. Atwood, Tennessee, 1:43 to go, third quarter. Kickoff brought back by the Bulldogs. Getting it outside across the 35, across the 40. What a hit.
Oh.
Who laid that hit on them, Jonathan, for West Carroll?
We're going to find out. That's number 16, Hunter Walters with the brick wall. That was crazy.
That was a lick, and we've got a little extra at the end. We've got a
chippiness.
We've got a penalty, and I believe it was for mouthing. The back judge threw a flag, modern dry cleaners penalty. Go by and see them.
On
unsportsmanlike on Gleason.
Wow.
I saw the mouthing. I saw the official throw it, and the official was looking right at him. And whatever he said the magic words, and those magic words cost his team 15 yards.
All right, modern dry cleaners penalty located at 2222 Cedar Street in McKenzie and 2058 South 1st Street in Milan. Call them at 352-2514.
So that is the first, I believe, if I do not remember a penalty Gleason's had all night. I think that's their first of the night. And that's pretty incredible to play almost 3/4. Yeah, it's good. It's going to be first down for Gleason. It's going to be 1st and 10. They'll have it. Ball will be spotted at the 24-yard line for Gleason. 1:38 to play here as quarterback Crochet out of the gun. Gleason only down 7, Don. West Carroll needs to keep the gas on the pedal here. Pass caught. Crochet to 4, Gustafson. Big play there on play action. Gain of 19. 1st and 10. Gleason, they'll have it at their own 44. I think you're going to start seeing Gleason throw it a lot more on this drive here. It seems like that's something they're starting to go to a little bit more here this half. We'll see. 1:07 to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10, Gleason. They've got it at the 40. This is Crochet. He runs into his own guy. He throws incomplete, intended for 10, Carson Tidwell. And West Carroll's got a player hurt. Jonathan, while we've got an injury player down for West Carroll, let's take a moment to take a commercial break for our sponsors. Back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
You want to eat fresh, don't you?
Fresh. Yeah, fresh.
Healthy, fresh, and most importantly, delicious is just around the corner at your local Subway. Whether you're in Milan, Dresden, Paris, Greenfield, Trenton, McKenzie, or Medina, there's a Subway waiting for you. 6-inch or foot-long subs piled high with fresh vegetables and classic meats of your choice are just the key to a great lunch or dinner. Order ahead at Subway.com or the Subway smartphone app. Subway, eat fresh.
When you have a growing family, other things in your life start getting bigger too, like your home.
Can't wait for the new deck! What?
And especially your bills.
That'll be $249.86.
Oh.
But with Allstate, the amount you can save is getting bigger too. Because right now, when you bundle coverage for your car, home, motorcycle, and more, you can save up to 30%.
Call your Gibson County Allstate agent, SNS Insurance in Milan, 731-686-8334.
Welcome
back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Hutchins Appliance and Repair, third quarter, 55 seconds left in it. The injured player was 55. That's going to be Hunter Lindsay.
And
he's limping off the field and getting a little help with that.
You know what it feels like right now?
What does it feel like?
It's just a battle because
it is.
It's neither team has a lot of depth, and you're seeing that right now with Lindsay now out, an experienced player, a senior. Quarterback keeper, Crochet, jukes a man across midfield, across the 45, across the 40, across the 35. He gets down out to the 30. But there is a modern dry cleaners penalty thrown on the far side of the field. And where that is thrown, that usually indicates offensive holding.
It's coming back.
More than likely. Odds are pretty high on holding. Yep.
So, modern dry cleaners penalty. You can also drop off and pick up at Treasure Trunk Resale and Taylor Real Estate in Huntington. They're located in McKenzie and Milan.
So
they bought the old dry cleaners that was, I think it was Midtown Dry Cleaners in front of the stadium there in Milan. So it's now modern dry cleaners. So they made it more modern.
So holding Gleason, 2nd down and 20. 2nd and 20 for Gleason. Ball's going to be spotted at the 34-yard line. Handoff outside. Sweep outside across the 40 to the 42. That's number 5, Isaac Denton.
Number 51, Nick Andre on the stop for West Carroll. That was a hard hit right there, man.
That was. And now the West Carroll crowd, Coach Morris energizing Coach Taylor. They're getting behind the kids now. And Gleason seems very content. 3rd down, and it's going to be about 13 for Gleason. Ball's going to be spotted at the 42. Gleason's very content with ending this third quarter. Well, now it's time to see who can win the fourth quarter. West Carroll won that quarter. West Carroll 21, Gleason 14. Back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Searching for a house can be difficult, but searching for a mortgage loan is easy. Take the express lane to home ownership with Centennial Bank's Express Mortgage. Stop by your local branch to speak with a lender today. Centennial Bank, locally owned and operated since 1916. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. If you're looking for professional auto body work done at a reasonable price, Superior Auto Body of McKenzie is the place to go. A great crew of guys with years of dedication and experience are ready to repair, customize, or restore your vehicle. Qualified professionals giving you superior service with superior results. Located at 223 South Main Street in McKenzie, they're open Monday through Friday 8 to 5 and call them at 731-352-4966. Come on down to Superior Auto Body. You'll be glad you did.
You and me go fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night. Just
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Time now for the Superior Auto Body. Fourth quarter located at 223 South Main Street in McKenzie. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them at 352-4966. They repair, customize, or restore your vehicle with professional auto body work done at a reasonable price. Head on down to Superior Auto Body. Adam, you'll be glad you did, sir.
Yeah, well, that's like 1 minute from my house.
Not too bad. 21-14, West Carroll with the lead. And Gleason, third and 13?
Third and 13.
Okay.
At their own 43. Crochet drops, throws. Almost intercepted. Oh, my goodness.
Man, number 9, Jaquan Atkins almost had diamond.
If he catches the ball, it's a touchdown.
He was gone.
It's a touchdown. Nobody over here. All he had to do was go in a corner to go straight, get to the outside, he's gone. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
if it had been a basketball, he would have called it.
Hey, he could have probably even went all the way to the other side of the field and cut back across.
A lot of natural speed.
He had some space
and
on that
it's
one.
good to see.
And you've seen that speed out of him last week at Brewston as well.
You did. And it's good to see some really good athletes at West Carroll playing both sports, playing football and basketball. It's great to see. Fourth down and 13, and Gleason's in a punting situation here. There's the punt. It's a pretty good one, too. It's high. Lee. Oh, no, he touched it, I think. I think he touched that ball, too. I think it went off his fingertips, and, boy, you talk about a break.
Man, that's one of them you just need to get out the way.
That's the one you just breathe heavily on there. Boy, that was a big break for West Carroll. That could have turned into absolute disaster, but it didn't.
Does high school still have the same thing like NFL does? You wave for a fair catch.
Uh-huh.
Did he do that?
I didn't see his hand go up. I never saw it.
But if he waves for fair catch, he's got to, right?
Right. He just wave. Yeah, just do your hand in there.
Right.
And a lot of times, if you're unsure, though, like that, Jonathan, get away from it.
Right.
Like then he was like he kind of was unsure of himself, which it's always hard to make.
They're still
decisions.
youngsters, man, trying to make these big decisions.
Yeah, and you've got to make football so fast. You've got to make decisions quick. 1st and 10 here for West Carroll. Handoff, 41 long. They run that stretch play to the outside, and not much happening.
And that's going to be on the stop, Brady Witherspoon for Gleason. Didn't say Brewston. We played them last week.
Gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at the 18. And 21-14, West Carroll's the score. West Carroll with the lead over Gleason. Moon carries, keeps, cross the 25 out near the 23-yard line.
And that's going to be Caden Jones on the stop for Gleason.
Gain of 5, guys. 3rd down and 3 for West Carroll. Ball spotted at the 23 of West Carroll. Superior Auto Body, 4th quarter. WarEagleRadio.com. 21-14. West Carroll leads it over Gleason tonight in the home opener here tonight in Atwood. Moon thought they were going to run that double reverse. They give it to Lee. Lee breaks it across, and he's got the first down and more out to the 32.
That'll be a Carroll Bank and Trust first down. Visit them online at carrollbank.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
So it's going to be a gain of 9 and a Carroll Bank and Trust first down. And I believe the ball's on the 32, Don. I think that's correct. So 1st and 10, West Carroll at the 32 as we approach 10 minutes to play in this football game. Lee now has 109 yards on the night. Moon with 126. West Carroll, though, has 314 yards tonight running the football. So not bad with 10 minutes to go. No, that's the only thing. They just
for both teams.
Yeah, not been able to finish. And West Carroll, this 4th quarter is going to move quickly if they keep this up, grinding the clock. Moon, 35-40, 45-50, 45-40, 35-30, 25-20, 15, 10, 5. He's in. Touchdown, Xander Moon. Don. Line of scrimmage was the 32, and Moon goes 68 yards into the end zone for a touchdown for West Carroll.
Subway touchdown. They're located in Milan, Greenfield, Trenton, McKenzie, Dresden, Paris, and Medina. Dine-in, carry-out, drive-through. Order online at Subway.com and the Subway smartphone app. They got several different specials and stuff on the app, Adam. Subway.
Fresh is what we do, and let's hope that sealed Gleason's fate, but you just don't need to quite.
Don't.
Hey, don't let the apple cart get away yet. Long way to go.
No penalties on that one? We're good?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so here we go, Adam.
Yeah. It's 27-14 in favor of West Carroll after another long run. It was Edwards earlier with the run. It was Moon this time. No, that kicks wide right. You can see that from here. No good. 27-14. West Carroll leads over Gleason. Back in a moment for the final 9 minutes of play on the fourth quarter on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Where can you find all of your deer hunting supplies, clothing, archery, and waterfowl needs? Max Camel Connection in Atwood has it all with Benelli, Browning, and Winchester firearms, as well as archery brands of Hoyt and Matthews, plus Sitka, Drake, and Banded waterfowl, Higdon decoys, and so much more. Max Camel Connection is for the sportsman, by the sportsman. Open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6. Check out Max Camel Connection for all of your hunting supplies for all ages. Visit Max on Facebook and maxcamoonline.com. Where can you find electrical supplies, conduit, and wiring? Are you in need of plumbing supplies, pipe, and a variety of fittings? What about black iron or galvanized fittings and a variety of HVAC supplies? With 12 locations to serve you and a friendly reputation, BR Supply has what you need to get back to work in no time. Check them out on Facebook or visit shopbr.com for more information, to check out their monthly specials, and to find a location near you. From a general contractor to the general public, BR Supply has got you covered.
Tell me that you need me, then you go and cut me down. But wait, tell me that.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Superior Auto Body, fourth quarter, 9:35 left in it. 27-14, West Carroll leads. Call Superior Auto Body at 352-4966.
Well, right now, West Carroll with the 27-14 lead. Gleason with the ball. On the return, across the 35 to outside the 40 to the 45. That's Isaac Denton on the return for Gleason, number 5. Shooter Nelson on the stop for West Carroll. So Gleason will take over on the 40, just outside the 40 to the 41, it appears. So it'll be 1st and 10 Gleason. They'll have it at their own 41. 9:29 remaining in the Superior Auto Body fourth quarter. And what a game it has been tonight for West Carroll. What a second half.
We're going to get a sound effect for Shooter Nelson.
Number 5 again, breaking it across the 45 out near the 47. That's Denton. Tackled by a host of War Eagles. Don Denton is going to pick up there about 6 yards. And now it looks like West Carroll's got a guy getting up very slowly, and so does Gleason. I think their feet got tangled up.
And I'll give credit to Hunter Walters. He's helping the Gleason player up. So
yeah,
good sportsmanship.
A lot of good sportsmanship
we'll take
this whole game, both ways. It's just been a clean game. You won't find a game go any faster than this game has. It's 9:07, and you got 8 minutes on the clock here. As 2nd down and 4 for Gleason. Line of scrimmage is the 47. Shotgun formation, Crochet. He's going to try to keep it. He trickles and tiptoes out of bounds. He's got the first down. Crochet needed 4, Don. And
Jay Long on the force out, Adam, for West Carroll.
He needed 4, and did he get 4? They hadn't made the signal yet. I thought he had it. Now they give the signal. First down, Gleason, I believe. Although the chains.
I ain't never seen the signal made.
Yeah, no, the white hat pointed. I thought he pointed forward, but maybe he didn't. I guess they're short. I don't know.
About a centimeter short.
I guess they're short, Don. So 3rd and a yard. It looked like he did that, but I don't know. Maybe he was just 3rd and inches. They got it that time. First down, Crochet and more.
Wow. And Jay Long absolutely met him and pretty much just drug him down.
That's going to be a gain, Don, of 17 yards for Colton Crochet. Long has had a good night tonight for West Carroll.
Good season so far. He had a good night at Brewston the other night.
Yep, he's only a junior.
Yeah.
And so Gleason will have it 1st and 10, ball spotted at the West Carroll 32 as we approach 8 minutes to play. The clock is ticking on Gleason. They're running out of time, but it's far from over. Crochet throws. Oh, my. Overthrown, intended receiver. 4. That was intended for number 4, Kustafson.
And 16 Hunter Walters on the coverage there for West Carroll.
He wanted pass interference, but it's good coverage. Very good coverage on the outside. And one thing I can give the officials credit, they have not called anything ticky-tack tonight. And they've let, and I haven't seen, the first, well, and I do think it's part of, I think both teams learned a lot probably from their first weeks too. Number 18 on the carry. That's Crochet bouncing it outside.
Jay Long on the stop for West Carroll.
Gain of 5, 3rd down and 5 for Gleason. Ball spotted. It's tough when it gets on the far side of the field. 27.
26.
Yep, 27. Yep, 3rd and 5 at the 27. 4 down territory, Jonathan, so you got to make 2 stops here. You got to make 2 more stops if you're West Carroll. Gleason's in 4 down territory all the way here. Crochet, double clap, takes off, goes right behind his right guard, cuts it inside. Oh, he's got the first down. He's got a lot, boys.
That was a push into the pile right there.
He's down near the 12. Gain of 15, Don. First down, Gleason.
Nick Andre on the stop for West Carroll. But, man, that was a pile pusher right there.
Hey, their offensive line for Gleason's done a good job.
Yeah.
They have played very good.
It ain't over yet.
A team with very low numbers enrollment-wise. No, this game is far from over. It's still 7 minutes on the clock. Yeah, the seniors, that's the key. They've got some experience. They're going to lose a lot after this year. Handoff 5, that's Denton on the carry. Noah Lampkins always does a good job with this program since he's come over to Gleason. They always may not ever just wow you with their record every year, but they just really compete and play hard. And after the game there of about probably 3, ball at the 8, we'll call it second in about 6 or 7. About 7, it looks like. Crochet throws. Incomplete.
Hunter Walters for West Carroll kind of got the good coverage out of that. So incomplete pass.
3rd down and 7. Yep, 3rd and 6. Yep, 6-ish. And it's going to be down there at about the 8. So.
What a game, Adam.
It has 6:11 to go. If you just joined us, 4th quarter. Superior Auto Body's 4th quarter sponsor. 27-14 West Carroll in front over Gleason. And right now, it's WarEagleRadio.com. You can listen in 1-605-475-5867. Right up the gut. That is Crochet, and I mean, he just walked in. 8-yard touchdown run, and it is not over yet, folks. It is far from over. You do not want to give Gleason life, and that's what we've done now. At first, they had a very glimmer of hope down 2 scores. Now they're feeling like they have a little hope, and now you've got to try to put the nail in the coffin. 27-20. West Carroll leads it in the PAT forthcoming for the Bulldogs, who just seem like they will not go away tonight. The snap, the hold, the kick is up, and it is perfect. Your score, your new score, West Carroll 27, Gleason, 21. 1 minute message to find out who wins these last 6 minutes on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Oh, no. How am I supposed to get this to the shop?
I know. You can call R&R Towing, family owned and operated by John and Zach Smith, located in Lavinia, Tennessee.
R&R Towing. They're available 24/7 and service Carroll, Madison, Gibson, and all the surrounding counties. They do lockouts, wreck sites, breakdowns, tractors, and anything that'll fit on that truck. They also work with most insurances. Located at 1180 Teacher Road in Lavinia. Give them a call at 731-343-1165.
R&R Towing. Give us a call and we'll come pick you up.
Listen live or replay anytime at wareeagleradio.com.
It's me again, Margaret. Hello, it's just Margaret. I know it's you, Margaret.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Gleason saying, it's me again, Margaret.
Hey, hey, your songs are perfect. Hey, listen, at the perfect time. Because, I mean, it
just happened up on that one.
Well, you lucked out good.
27-21, only down by 6.
West Carroll in front, folks.
Yes.
By
or
6.
Gleason only down by 6.
Yes,
and that's they're knocking on the door.
6:07 left in this ball game. Home opener for West Carroll. A booming kick. Lee catches it at the 15 across the 20 to the 25. He slips and falls at the 26.
We need taller cleats.
So West Carroll will take over 1st and 10 at their own 26. And now the final 6 minutes. And now it tests your character. It tests your willpower. It's just like the Brewston game here. Can you win the last 6 minutes? Because now it's not about whether you were the better team or if you were the better team for 30-something minutes. It's about being the best team for the last 6 minutes. And now you've got to win 6 minutes here to be victorious. And that's what Coach Morris and his coaching staff is preaching right now. Handoff, 21. Hard-nosed run, but he is met by a wall of Bulldogs. That's Lee on the carry.
Hagan Hodges on the tackle for Gleason.
Unfortunately, gain of only about 3. 2nd down, 7 yards to go for West Carroll. Line of scrimmage is the 30. The good news is the clock is running, but, boy, you need some first downs. You do not want to give the football back here. If West Carroll could get at least 2 or 3 first downs here, it would be in really good shape.
Milk the clock.
They got to get at least 1 or 2 on this drive. Moon's going to take as long as he can here before the back judge starts counting. He's at 5 now. Moon gets outside. He stays in bounds. Oh, no, that's unfortunate. He got out of bounds, which stops the clock, but he got a first down.
Hey, we'll take it. That'll be a Carroll Bank and Trust first down. Brady Witherspoon forced him out of bounds right there. Carroll Bank and Trust first down. Visit them online at carrollbank.com.
Gain of, I believe, 9, Don, for Moon, so it'll bring up first down for West Carroll with the ball spotted at their own 38. 27 for West Carroll, 21 for Gleason. Moon operates out of the shotgun. Single back in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Lee. Misdirection outside. There's a penalty marker down. Lee brings it across the 48 near midfield. Now, that's a gain of 13, but hold on, Don. It may not stand.
I don't know.
That hole was in the backfield on West Carroll. I'm
Wyatt
afraid.
Hayes just stayed back there, and he looked at everybody and just come on.
Yeah, he
back.
knew it. He knew it. Holding on West Carroll. And like I said, there's not been many penalties tonight, but unfortunately that's semi-costly there at this point. So now it's going to be first and about 20 for West Carroll with the ball spotted at their own 29. Clock running. 4:55 to go. Clock is ticking, as I said. You've got a fresh set of downs here, but, boy, now you're set up in 1st and 20, and it makes life tough here. They're going to throw it. Moon. Oh, that's a shame. A perfect pass to number 24, Wyckoff. Yeah, that was I'll have to say this. You want to keep the clock moving, but on first down, if you're going to gamble on a pass, I think that was the one to do it. Now you're going to see straight runs only because you get that. If that is completed, you've got a first down. Yeah, the throw was absolutely right on the money. Now, unfortunately, you're setting yourself up in 2nd and 20, and you really it's not going to be 4-down territory here. You've got to do something here. Moon is going to get a little back, but not much. Line of scrimmage now, keep in mind, was the 29, Don. He got to about the 33, so he's going to gain 4. 3rd and 16. Now you got to, I think here, even though, yes, it's 3rd and 16, I think you throw it. And the slant right over the middle. Slant right over the middle of the field. But we've been good in the warm-ups, throwing that little slant pass right over the middle. This is a big play. 3rd and 16. You've got coverage on the outside here. They're backing off the receiver out here quite a bit, so they may be anticipating that. Now, Gleason's I think they might have forced Gleason to jump in the neutral zone.
We'll take it. Every little bit counts.
Gleason has been fundamentally sound. They have not made many mistakes tonight. That is the first mistake that they've made just about. 3rd and 11. So now that changes a little bit.
Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 10.
Changes the play call a little bit, but still you're probably in a passing situation here. Let's see. Nope. They're going to run it. Can they make it? It's short, 3 yards short at least.
Hey, but you're still right there pretty close, though.
Now the decision time for Coach Morris.
Number 24, Caden Jones on the stop.
Was that Milton, Don? 18. I thought it was. Jaden Milton, gain of 7. Now decision time.
Go for it.
4th and 3. I think what he's going to do is milk it till it gets down to 1 second and burn as much time as he can before he calls timeout. And then we'll think about it. He's going to milk this as long as he can before he calls timeout. He's going to wait till that gets under 5. He's right by the official. It's going to probably happen within the next 10 seconds. 2:55. We're down to 2:50. He's watching the back judge count. Now, there's the timeout. He waited, it got to 1. 2:43 to play. Good strategy there. Now he's going to talk about it, and boy, he's got a tough decision to make here. You go for it, you make it, you look like a hero. You got to decide. Do you go? Do you punt? Let's keep it here. Right now, it's 4th and 3, 27-21. West Carroll in front. West Carroll's got a 4th and 3.
Now you have to make a play now. I mean, you can't just sit here and because your clock ain't going to start.
Right.
You can't just sit here and take another timeout.
One question.
One answer. Go.
Why did Gleason not call timeout at the beginning of that play? Save that 30 seconds and make them.
They don't care. They're not worried. They want to keep that timeout. That's why. I see what you're saying.
Make the decision.
I see what you're saying.
Save the 30 seconds.
He'd rather have that timeout for offense because he's behind. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I know that, but
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, no, you know what he thought.
You know what he thought on the clock.
True, but then you give West Carroll time to think about it. Free
well,
timeout.
They're going to get time 30 seconds later, though.
Correct, but
30 seconds is off the
Gleason
clock.
has confidence that they can score 6 in 2:40, and Gleason's going to need that timeout. West Carroll may not need it. I mean, they might, but they needed it right then. But yes, I see what you're saying. Very good point. I mean, it's a legitimate point either way. Now it's 4th and 3. They're going for it. Moon.
Not going to make it.
He didn't make it, guys. He got 1 yard. He needed 3, and he got 1.
I think he slipped.
And now we talked about that. Now Gleason has it.
Number 5, that's going to be Isaac Denton now. West Carroll's defense.
I said in the pregame, I said it in the second half. Don, you've said it. It's going to come down to the defense now. Gleason will have it with the ball on the West Carroll 47. So You've got to keep Gleason from getting 47 yards. You know it's going to be Denton or Crochet. Hey, you know that, Jonathan. You know it's going to be Denton or Crochet. Now, you've got to key in.
And you got to be ready as West Carroll's defense because they're going to go fast.
And first down, don't be surprised. I was going to say if they air it out, but no, Crochet says, I'm going to keep it. And he is still churning. He is across to the 40. He's going to pick up 7 yards on first down.
Shooter Nelson on the stop for West Carroll.
Jonathan, you're right, though, what you said, gutsy call. But this is why he saved his timeout, because he's going to need it. He's down 6. This timeout's going to be precious. I mean, he's going to really need that timeout for here. And it's come down to coaching, how you feel about your team. That's how much faith Coach Lampkins has in his team. 2nd and 3. Crochet keeps it. First down and more. He's still going. He's still loose on the outside.
Did he fumble? West Carroll's got it.
No signal has been
West
made.
Carroll's
And there
got
it
it.
is. West Carroll's got the football.
Whoa.
What a turn of events.
What a game.
The ball was stripped away, and West Carroll has it. What a turn of events. Crochet broke free and got 20-something yards, and I couldn't tell what happened. Somebody ripped it out, it looked like. It's going to look like the football's going to be down maybe, the 15 maybe? Somewhere around the 15. But
now you just milk it, right? Can you milk it this far?
You can run it. Now, this is where Gleason's going to use their timeouts. Yes, you can. Hey, you can run, 3 runs, but they've got their timeout, so you need to get a first down because they've got all their timeouts, I believe. There's Lee breaking free. And Coach Lampkins for Gleason's going to use one here. Timeout called by Gleason, gain of 9. Back in a moment, WarEagleRadio.com.
Dude, your roof is leaking again. You should call Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair so you can get rid of all these buckets. They have years of experience, so you know the job will be done right with quality work at an affordable price. If your roof wasn't done by Top Notch, then it's not a Top Notch roof. Top Notch Roofing and Home Repair is on Facebook or call 731-418-0325 right now before you need their home repair services too, dude.
Top Notch Roofing is now accepting all major credit cards and debit cards for easier payment.
Haven Steel Products is a privately owned company producing spring steel components since 1969. Their company fabricates and heat treats components for the agricultural, construction, and trailer industries. Haven Steel Products is currently hiring for all shifts with new hire bonuses, recruitment bonuses, health, dental, and vision insurance, 401k, and profit sharing. 4 10-hour shifts plus off on weekends. For more information, visit havensteel.com or to apply, stop by 25570 Highway 22 in McKenzie.
I think that I found myself a cheerleader.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. 27-21. West Carroll leads. 141 left in the ball game.
The defense made the stand a while ago again. Not over. Moon keeps it. Can he get the first down? He's got it in more. Stay in bounds. Stay in bounds. Oh,
I think
it's all
they
right.
pushed
He
him
got the
out.
first down.
Looks like about the 32-yard line he got pushed out.
Let's see where they mark this here. I think you're right. Let's see where the marking is.
That'll be another Carroll Bank and Trust first down.
You're right. Right around the 32, Don. We'll give him 8. Line of scrimmage was the 24. Gain of 8. Ball's going to be at the 32-yard line. 1:34 to play. West Carroll 27, Gleason 21. Gleason is going to have to – I think Gleason's still got a couple timeouts left, I think. But they cannot afford to give up any more first downs. One more first down, and this game is probably over. Lee carries. He's got to hold on to the ball here. Right now, you've got to secure it. And Lampkins and Gleason uses a timeout after a gain, Don, of 7 yards.
Colton Crochet on the tackle for Gleason.
Let's take it with them. 30-second message here. You're listening to Football Action, WarEagleRadio.com.
Sonic of McKenzie is the spot to get some awesome food with fast, friendly service. Check out their app and order ahead to reduce your hunger time. Plus, they have app-only specials. Then just pull up and they'll bring it right out to you. Don't forget about the August specials, the Sonic Crave Burger, 100% beef patty layered with melty cheese, crave sauce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, and lettuce, served on a toasty bakery bun. Also, the Red Bull slushes and the all-new banana pudding shake featuring real ice cream, fresh bananas, Nilla wafer crumbles, whipped topping, and a cherry. Sonic of McKenzie. Fast, friendly, fun, food, shakes, and slushes. Too good to miss out on.
Citizens Bank and Trust Company in Atwood, Tennessee is the bank for you if you're looking to be treated like family. When you need a loan, you want to talk directly to the bank's loan official and get immediate answers instead of waiting on a corporate level decision. Stop by 1359 West Main Street in Atwood, Tennessee to find out what loan best fits you at Citizens Bank and Trust Company. Online at citizensbankatwood.com or call 662-7171. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We're back here, 27-21 West Carroll. Moon keeps it across the 45. Out near the 46, still going. He's going to pick up a gain of 6. Carroll Bank and Trust first down.
Isaac Denton on the tackle for Gleason, and that'll be another Carroll Bank and Trust first down. Visit them online at carrollbank.com.
Now you just take the knee. You take quarterback kneel now. Now you knee it. You have to snap this 2 more times here. You have to snap it this time and 1 more. You've got to do it 2 plays, and that'll be it. Just take a knee now. Even if they use their timeouts, it's not going to matter. Down to 53 seconds. And West Carroll is on their way here. And West Carroll will be 2-0, and they've earned it. They've earned every penny and nickel and cent. A major gamble there not to kneel it, but it
he
paid
looked like
off.
he was going to, but didn't.
He protected it, I will say.
And they stopped the clock for some reason.
Yeah, Gleason called timeout. Gain of 2. But like I said, even if they call it, they're about to run out here in just a second. This should be, I don't know if they've got 1 left, I want to say. So if so, 2 more plays. If they do have 1 timeout. If not, you take 1 knee and that's it. You do not have to snap the ball again because it's under 40. Moon has 226 yards rushing. Lee with 129, Long with 31.
Yeah, he wants to get some more yardage out of it, doesn't he, Don? This is crazy. What a game, Adam.
Yeah, that's right. If West Carroll can just hold on to the football and protect it, they have this one in the books now. Now it's just about sealing it up. I think Moon, though, was going to knee. He just saw that. I will have to say, he was very smart and careful with that ball. I mean, he tucked it with 2 hands. He was very smart with it here. Now it's 2nd and 8. 35 seconds to go here. And now they are in. You got Jay Long back there too as well. Yep, there's the knee. Moon goes down. No more timeouts apparently for Gleason. Clock running, as I said, they do not have to snap it again. No need to, and they will not. That will do it. What a great ball game both ways. West Carroll very fortunate to win it, and West Carroll wins it. The happy final, West Carroll 27, Gleason 21. Stats, comments, and more. Stay tuned for the Superior Auto Body postgame show when we come back after this 1-2 minute message, whatever, one on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Hey, y'all, it's Bubba here, and I'm going to talk to you about Hometown Grocery and Deli in Mackley, Tennessee. Fix your growling tummy with homemade pimento cheese sandwiches, pies, and cookies, plus ice cream, fresh fruits and veggies, a variety of groceries, gas, and even West Carroll apparel at Hometown Grocery and Deli in Mackley, Tennessee. Stop in for a southern hot lunch with some homemade sweet tea. 731-535-3236. Hometown Grocery and Deli. Call us for all your deli needs.
Where can you find the stuff you need that the other hardware stores don't carry? At the most diversified store in Carroll County, Bennett Hardware in McKenzie, Tennessee has it all. Farrell Calhoun Paint, Larson Doors, and Case Knives to Orca Coolers, Traeger Pellet Grills, carpet, vinyl, hardwood, and even those hard-to-find mobile home parts, too. Check out Bennett Hardware on Highland Drive in McKenzie for all that stuff you need. Call 731-352-9223 or visit them Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5 and Saturday, 7:30 to noon.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah.
Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. West Carroll wins 27-21. Time now for the Superior Auto Body postgame show. They're located at 223 South Main Street in McKenzie, open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call them at 352-4966. Collision repair, frame straightening, restorations, free estimates, expert color matching, and they are clear coat specialists. You can, they got qualified professionals giving you superior service with superior results. Superior Auto Body postgame show, Adam. Let's take a look at the final stats.
Final stats, West Carroll wins it 27-21. Running the football first. Let's go over the rushing stats for West Carroll. Jay Long with 9 carries for 31 yards. Malik Lee, 13 carries for 129 yards. Xander Moon, 27 carries for 226 yards with a long of 68. That was that long touchdown run. Jaden Milton, 3 carries, 4 yards. Seth Edwards, 1 carry for 51 yards. It just seems like every time Seth Edwards is in the game.
That started everything.
It did. And I know it did. It was the impact. It was the impact. It was the difference.
Because, I mean, you were sitting there wishing, like, God, I wish we could get something going.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. I mean, it just unbelievable. That's all you can say for that. Let's talk about Gleason stats. Running. I'm just doing running for both teams first. Colton Crochet, 14 carries for 126 yards. Isaiah Denton, 11 carries for 83 yards. Dalton Wade had 1 carry for 3 yards, and Drake Lovell 1 carry for 2 yards. Gleason tonight, 28 carries for 203 yards of rushing offense. West Carroll, 54 carries for 437.
And I think Crochet he just got tired, I believe, there at the end.
He's wore out.
He had to reach back.
He
had to reach back and get some stuff to get on that last.
He was trying
series
all
of
he
downs.
could do. Yeah. And I think he was spent.
Yeah.
I think he was absolutely just spent.
Yeah.
Because he was doing all he got. Crochet was just doing all he could do. He was spent.
Yep.
He looked like he was just absolutely spent.
It was the Crochet Denton show.
Hey, it was. Crochet and Denton were solid.
Yep.
I mean, they were solid tonight.
Gustafson, slid in there a little bit, caught a couple of passes.
They were. You look passing Crochet, 3 out of 13 for 32 yards, but I don't know if that did him justice of how good he looked, I thought, in my opinion. I don't think that did him justice. He had several that I thought could have been plays made. What do you think?
With some receivers, that figure goes way up.
That goes high, don't it?
Yes.
Yeah. It skyrockets.
He's got an arm.
Yeah, it skyrockets. Let's talk about West Carroll's quarterback, Xander Moon. 6 out of 12 for 57 yards. Okay, we talked about Crochet. In fairness to Moon. Same thing.
Yeah.
Do you agree?
I mean, yeah.
Or disagree, or what do you think? What's your opinion?
A lot of the balls, and I think later in the year, the balls that should have been caught tonight will be caught.
I was going to ask you.
But it's like there was about 3 that Moon threw tonight that should be caught.
I agree. I'm watching the same game you were. That's what I was thinking. Both ways. And same for Gleason. Same for Crochet, wouldn't you say? At least
Crochet had 1 touchdown down there. It should have been.
Yeah, it should have been caught.
Yeah.
So there's
what the old coaches used to say: if you get your hands on it, you better catch it.
Right. And there were several passes tonight that were like that. So it was just, it was a great ball game, and it just, you hated to see either team lose because it just seemed like they both wanted this game bad.
Mm-hmm.
And the game changed at the end when it looked like Gleason was honestly about to score, and the ball got stripped away from Crochet from behind, and he was inside the 20. And I'm telling you, if once again,
plays,
you take that away at the end, and it could have been a different story. West Carroll very fortunate though to make last week
tell you what,
they made a
West
big
Carroll-
play to win.
West
this
Carroll
time.
very fortunate after they got that fumble to get the 2 or 3 first
Extremely,
downs
extremely.
that they had.
Well, I mean, how fortunate is West Carroll, and Coach Morris will tell you how fortunate are West Carroll to be 2-0 right now, Don. I mean, after last week, and you strip the ball out inside the 20. I mean, very fortunate.
You just
you count your blessings on these games
you
like
got to
this.
tell them, enjoy these 2 wins, but
Don't be
there's a lot of improvement.
Yeah, there's a lot of improvement.
A lot of improvement.
You know
to be
that
done.
from coaching before, and don't be satisfied.
Yeah.
Don't be satisfied.
Because I mean, it wasn't just a pretty victory, win. It was a win.
Right, wins are good,
Yeah.
but don't be satisfied.
Hey, it wasn't one of those.
It was a grinder.
It wasn't like it was last week. That was a terrible, sloppy win.
No.
I'm not going to say terrible, but it was a sloppy win.
Right.
This week, a little bit better.
It
a little,
was.
A little on both sides.
But
Kind
I
of
think,
sloppy,
but
good play.
I think some of that though you can credit to. Some of that you can keep credit to Gleason. You can credit to Gleason on how well their offensive line played. I thought, Don, and defensively how they swarmed to the football. I think some of that can be accredited to that.
I think the defense stepped up just a little bit in the second half. Not as much as they should have, but they still didn't tackle like they should. I just remember Majors when he coached the balls.
Yeah.
They'd have that Saturday show or Sunday show, whatever it was, and he would just harp on tackling.
Did you
gotta
feel
tackle him? You can't hit him.
Oh yeah,
you can't hit him. You got to tackle him.
And did you feel like that maybe Gleason kind of wore out the second half?
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
just
what
a little bit.
That's what I was saying. I mean,
not a lot,
could
but
tell-
just a little bit,
you could
just
tell
enough.
that last drive, that
They
Gleason
just seemed to
had,
really be winded.
Crochet.
Crochet.
Crochet was just. I mean, he was digging for everything
He
he
was,
had.
yeah.
That's all he had left.
Yeah,
So,
he was on fumes
Yep.
in the gas tank, and
he was still good. He was
He
only
was
on
good
fumes, but
tonight.
he's still good.
yeah, Moon was really good tonight. Crochet was really good. Both quarterbacks were really good, I thought, tonight. Long was solid. Edwards, though, once again, as far as stats goes, he didn't have a lot of stats, but guess what? He made the one big long run
And I think
in this game that was the difference.
I think the fumble from
50
Crochet.
yeah.
Crochet. I think he pushed that one just a little more.
He tried to get a few extra
more than he
yards, and
should
I
have,
think
yeah.
that's what happened.
Because he was bumping off people. And he kept his legs churning.
And
he
that's
kept
when
going,
somebody he didn't know just
Yeah.
come up behind
somebody
him.
they give him time for somebody to come
Yeah.
up behind and
Yeah.
punch it out.
And I think he probably regrets now that he didn't just go down because he had a first down.
Yeah.
He had 30, 40 yards.
Yeah.
Easy. And there was no penalty. So that's Jonathan always talks about the turning point of the game. Well, Jonathan, you always talk about the turning point of the game. To me, I'm saying it right now for you. The turning point of the game was right there when Crochet got the ball stripped out of his hand inside the 20.
Yep.
And that was the turning point in the second half. The first half, the turning point for me, and Don, I think, would agree, Seth Edwards, 1 carry for 51 yards, and it was a touchdown.
Well, that was beginning of the second half.
It was. That's right.
Well,
It
yeah,
was.
that was the first score
That's
in the
right.
second
Very
and third
first.
quarter. Yeah.
So the second half, that's the two game-changing plays, one on offense and one on defense. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a summary, everybody, of this game. West Carroll wins it 27-21. So it was a good victory, Jonathan, and congrats to both teams.
We'll just start calling Seth Big Play Edwards.
Hey, might as well.
All right, so Adam, let's take a look at our Max Casual players of the game. If I can find my notes, Max Casual just across the street from Max Camel Connection in downtown Atwood. Call them at 662-7181. They're open Monday through Saturday, 9 to 6, with all types of casual clothing wear, brands such as Volunteer Traditions, Under Armour, Normal Brand, Southern Living, Speckle Bellies, Southern Marsh, plus Costa and Drake items as well. Visit them online at maxcamelonline.com. Max Camel Connection, who is your Max Casual players of the game?
I'm picking one off each team. I'm going with.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's obvious.
Well, I know. But Xander Moon,
Yep.
27 carries for 226 yards. Colton Crochet, 14 carries for 126 yards. Both of them, as we said, their passing stats are very skewed. They were both a lot better than what they
threw the
showed.
ball a lot better than it was caught.
Yes. They're both really good quarterbacks. Of course, Crochet, Colton Crochet, senior. He's a senior, 18.
Moon's a senior. So 2 senior quarterbacks, and they left an impression, I think, tonight in this region, what people's got to look out. And Gleason's nothing to take lightly. For anybody
people going forward, they need to pay attention, because that right there, they didn't go away.
No.
They didn't
Small
go
enrollment school. They didn't. And Coach Noah Lampkins, he always does a good job. He's always done a solid job as a coach. And hats off to Gleason. Hope they have a safe trip home. But tonight was the night for West Carroll again. It just seemed like they were able to handle adversity again for the second week in a row. The chip, things didn't go their way. Things weren't always perfect tonight, but they just seemed once again to make the play when they needed to in the last 2 minutes of the game.
It's not one of those things that your coach is going to run in the locker room and say,
"Woo,
hey boys, we're 2-0.
Yeah.
How do you think about it?"
Right.
Consider yourself lucky to be 2-0 right now.
You're fortunate. You're
not lucky.
You're humble.
Yeah.
You're very humble to be 2-0.
Yeah.
And you've got more fish to fry next week. And Halls or Humboldt next week? Humboldt. That's what I thought.
All right, let's take a look at some of the area scores and go ahead and write down my lead of the Pick'em game there.
I will.
You can go ahead and jot that down.
I am right.
Huntington wins 44-13 over Southside. So,
Huntington, I'll say, is that's one thing about Huntington is, Don, they don't rebuild, they just reload. Every year, just reload.
Now, a question I've got, is this a shocking score to you?
All right.
USJ 35, Union City 7. Is that a shocking score?
It is to
you?
me, yes.
I mean, I think so too, because I thought Union City was going to
Union City's always a football powerhouse. Generally, that's shocking that USJ beat them handily, 35-7. That is a little surprising.
Well, now, USJ's
private.
I mean,
I know. So I don't know. Union City now, Jonathan, you're right. It's historically very, very solid football program. They've known to have very good teams for the last 15 years. So, of course, like Don said, USJ can recruit, and they do have a little advantage there, obviously. So,
all right. So Ripley 20, Crockett County 14. That is it says the fourth quarter. I'm assuming that's probably going to be pretty close to a final for that one. And let's see what else we got. Jackson Christian 24, St. George 20, showing in the fourth quarter. That's all I see on the app. Let's take a look at some of this. Dyersburg over Dyer County 53-7. Let's see what else we got. Haywood over Cordova 55-0.
McKenzie 36, Chester County 0.
Oh, wow.
Last report. I'm not sure if that's final. That is the last report. It was fourth quarter in that. So,
all right. So let's see what else we can find.
Trenton and Westview was 21-14, but now that was only a halftime score. Trent 24, Martin, Westview 14 at half. But that's the latest update I had on that game.
We've already talked about the USJ and Union City game. Man, all this stuff blends together. It's hard to see some of this stuff once you're trying to scroll through it and find it.
It's very hard. Region 6, 7, and 8 is what a lot of where we'll be at. A lot of ours will be in.
Humboldt and Hollow Rock's not even showing anything.
It's not even showing. That would be a good one to know to gauge what we're up, how Humboldt fares. I've heard Humboldt is improved now this year. I've heard that. Heard they're a little bit more disciplined. Not as many penalties.
And they've got an influx of players too with the Tyson.
That's a final. McKenzie 36, Chester County 0. So shutout there. Hardin County 49, Adamsville 0.
Wow.
So that's some of the area scores that we got. Adam, let's step away. We're going to take a 1-minute message. We'll come back, get our final thoughts, and wrap it all in a bow here after West Carroll's victory here in our home opener. So we'll take a 1-minute message or a 30-second break, and back in a moment on the War Eagle Radio Network. Max Camel Connection at 31 Broad Street in downtown Atwood has everything you need for your next hunting trip. From clothing to archery, deer hunting, and even waterfowl supplies. Plus, they even have an indoor archery range to help you get that bow and arrow pointed in the right direction. Call 731-662-7181 or stop by Max Camel Connection to see for yourself all of the great products they have to get you a step above that amateur hunting status. Max Camel Connection is open 9 to 6 Monday through Saturday, or visit their website, maxcamelonline.com. Welcome back live on the War Eagle Radio Network. Going to wrap it all on the bow. Superior Auto Body post-game show coming to an end. Call them at
49-66. Adam, a good win here tonight by West Carroll, 27-21, the final. And so West Carroll's 2-0, looking good.
West Carroll's 2-0.
7 penalties called in this game.
Hey,
compared to what, 49 last week?
Hey, cleanest game I've ever seen, honestly. No cheap shots were thrown. Gleason falls to 1-1. West Carroll goes to 2-0. 2 class coaches, Noah Lampkins at Gleason. 2 really good coaches, Clayton Morris for West Carroll, new era here at West Carroll, first-year coach Noah Lampkins at Gleason. 2 elite quarterbacks, in my opinion. Xander Moon, senior quarterback at West Carroll. Colton Crochet, senior quarterback at Gleason. Yeah, they're going to be reckoned with the rest of the year. Look out, folks, and you're playing Gleason, playing West Carroll. It's 2 guys you're going to hear a lot about.
Special thanks to my son Jordan. He's a very good camera operator, so I hopefully everything like that. Everybody like that. Yeah, I seen it. I was watching it, so I think you did a good job on that. So good job, Jordan, on that. So we appreciate that. And if he wants to come next week to Humboldt, we'll chip him in and
bring him on.
Bring him on.
You got to pay to get in, though.
Jordan's like, what? All right, so up next on the War Eagle Radio Network, next Wednesday, September 1st, Towns Out Live. Hopefully we're back at Christie's Camo Cafe and Grill, presented by Rogers Hydrant Service, 6:30 p.m., same way you listen to the ball game. All the 4 ways to listen, and then we'll be at Humboldt on the road next week, next Friday, September the 3rd.
Goody, we get to climb all the stairs.
Yeah, Hometown Grocery and Deli pregame show at 6:15, kickoff at 7.
Humboldt, but one last thing I'm going to say real quick before we get off.
Yeah.
It won't be easy.
No.
Humboldt, just like Brewston, you found a way to win in the last 2 minutes. Gleason tonight at home, you found a way to win in the last 2 minutes. I don't know about y'all, but Coach Morris, I think, will agree with me if he's listening right now, which I know he's not. Hey, let's don't make it the last 2 minutes next week.
Let's get in there and get it done.
Let's make it a little bit more convincing. Hey,
all right, so
good broadcast.
We'll talk to you next Wednesday, September 1st, Talons Out Live, 6:30 p.m., and then Friday at Humboldt, Hometown Grocery and Deli pregame show at 6:15. On behalf of Jordan Gowan, Adam Welch, Don Reed, I'm Jonathan Gowan, and we'll talk to you on Wednesday, Talons Out Live on the War Eagle Radio Network.
Tonight's broadcast on the War Eagle Radio Network is brought to you under exclusive radio rights granted by West Carroll High School to the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company, solely for the private non-commercial use of our listening audience. Any publication, reproduction, or the use of the descriptions and accounts of this event without the express written consent of the Tennessee Internet Broadcasting Company and West Carroll High School is prohibited.